Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. My name is Monanex, your adventurer and traveler of worlds, and today we are going to be continuing our journey through Fantasy Life I, the girl who steals time. Thank you so much for joining me, and I've added a couple new features to the stream redeems. I'm testing some stuff as well, so make sure to check that out if you are interested in stream redeems and the channel points. But without further ado, let's get right into the game. So, last time, we recently got our cook life to master rank, and we got the master rank outfit. However, I did not get a chance to look at it yet, so let's give that a look-see before we do anything else. If we go to our cook, which should be, here we go, then we can see the master rank outfit for cook, which is, let's see, the master chef's outfit. I do like it. I do like the colors of it. Controller, there we go. My controller wasn't working there for a moment. Anyway, master chef's outfit. Yeah, looking spiffy, looking nice. Yeah, let's see. No gloves. It doesn't seem like there are any gloves for the Master Rank Chef. At least I don't think there are, though I'm not too sure. Yeah, no gloves for Master Rank Chef. Wolf is here. Hello, Wolf. I hope your day is going well so far. Let's see. Here's the Master Chef's boots. And no Master Chef cape, just the hat, the outfit. And no pants, of course. Wolf is getting over a cold. I see. I hope you're feeling better soon, Wolf. By the way, if you check the channel points, there are some new stuff in the channel points section. You can find the daily goodie bag, which, if I've set it up correctly, you can only claim once per day. Hi, Monex. Hi, Wolf. Hi, Dysphoria. I hope your day is going well. We are just starting Fantasy Life I. We are showing off the chef's outfit. Yeah, I see you claimed first. I'm trying something. Hi, Rin. Let me just give you a shout out real fast. Shout out Dysphoria. And if everything should work, there should be a clip that plays from Dysphoria streams. Give it a second. There we go! Yeah, Dysphoria is an amazing content creator. Make sure to follow them and support them when you can. What is the daily goodie bag? Oh, so hold on. But yeah, a clip will play now whenever I shout out anybody, so yeah, look forward to seeing some more of your favorite streamers when I give them the shout out. Oh, it did it twice? You're welcome for the shout out, Dysphoria. Anyways, the daily goodie bag. If you go into the channel points, you'll see the daily goodie bag redeem, and you should be able to redeem it. If it's not there, let me know. But yeah, anyways, let's see. I do like the normal. Oh. Thank you so much, Dysphoria and Wolf, for the goodie bag redeems. You can claim your goodie bag once per day. And yeah, you're the first 2 people to redeem it. I greatly appreciate it. Alright then. I think what I'm gonna do, as much as I like the Master Chef outfit, I kinda have a soft spot for the hat. So I'll keep this sous chef hat equipped. What to do? It's just a daily redeem. It's, yeah, like a daily check-in, although I don't think it's tracking the daily check-in. I'll have to fix that for future streams. But yeah, I'll set it up in a more detailed manner in the future. Let's see, let me just... Sorry, I'm just doing a lot of stuff right now in my head. Where is the Master Chef's boots? Oh yeah, there they are. Alright, let's... Now that that's done... Yeah, hugs all around. I wonder... I don't know. First of all, before we do anything else, let us go head outside and collect our daily Celestia's gifts. Thank you, Hagram the robot. The game looks very cute. Yes, it does. Fantasy Life has a very sort of chibi aesthetic that I like about it. Both this game and the original Fantasy Life on 3DS. Let's see. Let me just check around to see if anybody needs to talk. If I need to talk to anybody. We have pretty much everyone except for one villager that we won't be able to get till post-game. But that involves going through the ending, and I cannot show the ending or the final boss fight of the game for copyright reasons. So yeah, if you want to play the game, make sure to buy it. It's really good, and I definitely recommend it. You will not regret your purchase. Anyways, let us go around. Let's see. Alan's having a conversation with Sherry right now.
See.
In my opinion, the centerpiece of a refined dinner can be nothing other than... I'm not sure if I follow this. I suppose you already knew what I was going to say. Yeah, she probably did. Let's see, Kanugi needs something. Orlando's sitting right there. I don't see... Usually there's somebody who will run at me and ask me something, but there doesn't seem to be that today unless they're on one of the islands. It must be on one of the islands. Alright, let's see. No one's on this area, the beach. Maybe if I... Yeah, maybe they'll come to me later on. But for now, let us do our daily thing that we usually need to do. I'm going to be heading to Marco's shop, and I will be purchasing the necessary seeds that we need for our farm for today. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just pre-purchasing 9 for now. And we're going to get our farm up and running for the day. Let's see, pumpkins, carrots. We'll earn the money back through the side quests that we're going to be doing today, don't worry. Radish. Yeah, and that's that.
Come back soon.
Alright, now that we have the seeds, we can now get to planting our crops for the day. Let's see. Yeah, right here. But yeah, there's a farming aspect in this game. You don't unlock it until a little later on, but it's pretty simple. You simply plant the seeds, water the seeds, and then wait real time for the seeds to grow to their next stages. Farming is one of the new gathering professions in the Fantasy Life series. The original 3 gathering professions were miner, woodcutter, and angler, which is fishing. And then the shadow carrot seeds here. And then water all the seeds, like so. There we go. And just 3 more to water. And this is the last one. There we go. I'll set a timer for 30 minutes, and we'll be back here as soon as our seeds have finished growing. Anyways, let us head on over to Ginormous, because we still got a lot of grinding to do there. And now's as good a time as ever. Let's see. So one unique thing that I've learned recently that you can do to sort of get legendary respawns, which are the legendary monster and the legendary gathering spots to gather the stuff. If you change your area rank, it will force a respawn of the different resources. So if I change the rank back to 4, we should get a different set of respawns. You see, there's a different set of respawns. And if you do it enough times, a legendary might spawn. So I'm going to do this for a little bit just to demonstrate. This might take a little bit of time to do, because otherwise it takes a long while. I recently learned of this trick, so let's see. No legendary yet. By the way, I have a hydrate redeem, so if you feel like I need to get some water, make sure to use that hydrate redeem. Area rank 3. Alright. Wolf has been working on Wolfie's twin sister, Wolfie. Nice, yeah. Yeah, I heard about that recently. I hope it's going well so far, Wolf. Anyways, let's... Here we go. Yeah, it's taking a while to respawn a legendary, but this is obviously a lot faster than just waiting for it the normal way. Oh, here's a legendary respawn. Let's see, is it? Yes, it is. It's a legendary boss. I hope it's not too high a level. But even if it is, we could probably take it on. So, let us go take on the legendary Wooly once again. And it's right on the cliff. And thankfully, you can ride mounts in this game to run faster, and with a proper upgrade, your mounts can even run up the walls. Like this. Whee! Alright. The legendary monster should be around here. The legendary Don Wooly. And there it is, right on top of that cliff. Come on, there we go. And now I'm gonna unleash my special right off the bat to stun the legendary monster. Oh. Elemental Edge, invincibility. The monster is stunned for at least a little bit. And it's really important to block because this boss really hits hard. Okay, it's in its enraged phase. We got some healing from Hilda. That's nice. Thank you for the hydrate redeem. Give me a moment to just get through this fight, and I will do the hydrate. Nice. Come on. Healing from Hilda. Thank you so much. Okay. Why aren't we getting hit? Uh-oh. There we go. Hilda. Nice. Hilda's healing is awesome. Oh, I see. The geometry is blocking the blows. Okay, I didn't block that time. Now I did, so that's nice. Nice healing. Yeah, Hilda's very good for the healing. I'm not risking that. Hilda, I am going to use my... Let's use our max heal dusts to heal Hilda and the rest of the party up. Ouch. Okay, that hurt a lot. Perfect block. Nice. Excellent. Hilda's healing is doing wonders. And there we go. Level 65. And some legendary Dawn Horns as well. Alright, let's see how many do we have so far. Legendary mats. Give me a second to just search these. 3 of them, so I think we can make another weapon of time. Give me 1 second to just hydrate. Thank you so much for the hydrate, Redeem Wolf. I just could do that since I was in the middle of a fight. Make sure to drink plenty of water. It's good for your body and your mind. And your voice if you talk a lot, like I'm doing right now. Alright. Yeah, we have enough for another legendary tool. But before we go make the legendary tool, let us go check on our Dawn merchant friends and see if they have anything new in stock today. Yeah, there's one right now, just observing the scenery. And let's see, what do they have here? Giant scale. This is definitely worth it, because otherwise you can only get this from, I believe, grottos. So yeah, if you see this, purchase it. You will not regret it. Ooh, great sword of yore. Is that a... That looks nice. Blue pirate bandana. You know what? I'll wait till later to get it. Let's see what the other merchant has in the meantime. I'm the one that's within the Petalwing Woods right here. Alright. Yeah, the merchant should be within this path, so... Yeah. I think... Yeah, they're right by the middle of that crossroads right there. So I just need to travel around to get there. Not too much of a problem.
Yay!
Up and around. And we are almost at the dawn. Where? There he is. Let's see, what do you have in stock? Let's see, brilliant feathers. We have 2 of these, so we're fine on those. And then pink magical hat. I think I'm fine on that for now. Yeah, let's see. What's this rank at? We're at rank 4, so... Yeah, let's actually head to Buffalo Base. And let's put our tools to use to build ourselves a new hammer. Or not a new hammer, but a new tool of time, since we should have enough for that. Let's craft ourselves... Hold on, let's see. We already have a pickaxe time. We already have the hammer of time. I feel like the next thing we should craft for ourselves is a saw of time, so that we can craft more of the carpentry tools and weapons. That's 800. We have just enough to craft it. And yeah, Cherry's going to help us a lot. Kanugi will also help us out in that regard. But any points I can put into the tree beforehand. Oh. We got some new skills for reaching hero rank, of course. So I'll put some of those skills in later. For now, let's see. Carpenter. Nothing I can put in this branch, and nothing I can put in that branch for now. Yeah, not much I can do at the moment for Carpenter in terms of leveling that branch. So for now, I think, let's see. What are my other 2 carpenters equipped with at the moment? Kanugi's equipped with a coral saw. Cherry is equipped with another coral saw. I can make myself... Actually, we can actually make the chief saw right now, which will help Kunugi a lot. So yeah, I think I'm gonna make the chief saw first, actually, to help us out with making the Saw of Time. Also for looks on Kunugi. Yeah, notable chief's saw. Let's get started. Gotta really lock in for this one. Alright, here we go. Do some hammering, get chipper right down to the hammer, and excellent. And there we go. Right, hold it right there. And a little bit here, and there we go. Really gotta lock in and focus for this one. Yeah, really locking in for this one. Come on. Excellent. Time to use our special. And that's that. Yep, that should be a perfect. Nice. Perfect. And this is going to be the saw that I give to Kunugi. Alright. Saw of Time, we can still make that. Let's give Kunugi the Chief's Saw. I'll heart this for fashion. But yeah, this Chief's Saw, it suits her very well. It looks very... even has a little headband. Sort of like what she has. Alright. 770. Yeah, we should be good to craft the Saw of Time. We just gotta hope that we can score ourselves a perfect with it. Alright, let's lock in for this one. Starting off on a good start with the patterns. And there we go. Excellent. Holding it right over here, back to the chipper, and then do some hammering. And then onto the chipper again. And then to the saw, and back to the chipper. Nice, special ready. And there we go. Swap to Cherry. Use her special. There we go. And that should be perfect. Yep, perfect. Legendary Saw of Time. With Crafting Charge Plus and Wooden Weapon Crafter Plus. Nice, those are some very good stats to have. Cherry leveled up, and so did I, to level 64. Now let's see that Saw of Time in action. Yeah, look at it. Yeah, those blades are no match for any log. Alright. Let's see. The next thing I will need to logically craft then would be the legendary Saw of Time, the Axe of Time, to gather more wood. We have more than enough logs. We just need the legendary Dawn Horn again. But once we get that, we should be good. Rainbow Feather. Hold on. How do I get the rainbow feather dropped from an enemy? I wonder which enemy drops it. Because we can't do any fishing without it. Alright. Let us head on over. Yeah. What's Cricknet Canyon? It's at rank... Oh, hold on. Let me just use my mouse to fix this mistake. There we go. Let's head on over to Cricknet Canyon. We're going to do our same trick as we did for the previous time to get a legendary vein to respawn by changing the area rank. Now let's see if we got anything nearby. Nope, so yeah. Just resetting the area rank for now. Yeah, this is the best way to do it, and one of the fastest ways to do it, so. And it didn't take too long the first time we did it, so that's good. You just need to make sure all your area ranks are at least at rank 3, So that will guarantee a legendary creature will spawn, or a legendary ore vein. Let's see, legendary, no, not yet. So I just keep resetting. By the way, while we're doing this, I'm just gonna ramble on a little bit. I am very excited for today because today is the second half of the Reverse 1999 Assassin's Creed collab. It's also the day that Cassandra is officially released into the game, and she is a character that I'm really wanting to get. I've played through a bit of Assassin's Creed Odyssey recently. I bought it on sale, which happened to go on sale on the last day of that sale happened to be the day of the stream announcing the collab. So yeah, very, very excited for that. Okay, legendary fishing vein. I don't think we can gather that quite yet. So I'm just going to keep adjusting the area rank. But yeah, I do hope I'm able to... Okay, let's see. Legendary... Okay, Legendary Don Wooly is back. So we are going to head on over back to Drake Snout Range to do battle with the Wooly again. Alright. Let's see. I should... Yes. I think I will use some more max heal dusts to fully restore the party, and I'll use some energy powder pluses to restore the party's MP to max so that we're in... Yep, I tend to be a lifesaver, Hazel. Preparedness can save you a lot of time and effort. Alright, up we go. Yeah, the Don Wooly here is level 80 because we have our zone at rank 5. Okay, up we go up this mountain. Okay. Our special's ready, so what we're gonna do is attack, use our elemental edge for a guaranteed stun. Okay, now we gotta be really careful to block attacks. Okay, it's in heated phase, it will heal some health. So basically that elemental edge saves some time at least. Okay. Ouch, okay, that hurt a lot. Hilda's healing. Nice. It's going to attack. Ouch. Okay, that hurt. Nice. Nice. All right. We're a bit low on health, so I'm gonna use a max heal dust to keep ourselves in tip-top shape. I could use this mid-combat, but I'd rather have the leniency to be able to do it, so yeah. Without the stress of getting attacked while trying to use the item, so that's why. Okay, the Don Wooly is up. Ouch! Okay, that hurt a lot. Alright, let's use another max heal dust just to keep ourselves in tip-top shape.
Thanks. I owe you one.
Nice. Nice with the healing, Hilda. Okay, I'm almost out of MP. Nice. Okay, now we're completely out of MP, so there's not much I can do. Just gotta keep on attacking. There we go. Eureka Essence, 1 Legendary Dawn Horn. Very nice. Now we can craft ourselves another Tool of Time. It's back to the... I guess it's back all the way to Buffalo Base again. I do like Buffalo Base. It's one of my favorite towns out of all the 6 towns in ginormous. The monster villages, of course. Alright, let us get to crafting. But before we do so, yeah, I don't think we need the skill points at this point. Yeah, let's craft. Yeah. Next tool of time we're going to need to craft is the Axe of Time. And this will be very helpful for us. Thank you for the hydrate redeemed, Dysphoria. Make sure to drink plenty of water. Cheers, everyone. Yeah, I have the hydrate redeem for cheap at the start, but I'm probably gonna make it... Yeah, cheers! I'm gonna make it a little higher, maybe later on, once more people have joined and once people have built up a stock of this stream currency. I feel like 100 is a good amount, but to start, I'm doing 10 just to make sure anyone can access it early on. Alright. We should be good. Let's craft ourselves an axe of time. This is gonna be no accident. Alright. Gotta really focus, so I'll read the chat. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I agree, Dysphoria. That is definitely a good idea. Okay, great. Not the best start, but I can redeem myself. And there we go. Excellent. We're doing good so far. Just gotta lock in for this. Hold it right there. There we go. Special is ready. Chop till you drop. Excellent. Now, Cherry, it's your turn to shine. Excellent. And that was still a perfect. And here it is. The perfect legendary Axe of Time with Broadwood Harvester and charged attack damage up. Very nice. And that gives us another level. Kanugi leveled to 65 and I leveled to 65 as well. Alright, let's equip this onto our woodcutter and see how much better it is. Yeah. Very nice. Yeah, I love the gear design of that axe. Yeah, I think out of all the weapons of time, the axe of time and the pickaxe of time are my favorites so far. And also, let's see. Yeah, hammer of time. Time for a blacksmith. I haven't equipped the hammer of time. What was I thinking? Yeah, hammer of time. Well, that looks really good. Let's see. Yeah, I wasn't using the stats on the hammer of time. Whoopsie. Yeah, I'll equip myself with hammer of time. And yeah, I'll equip myself with the saw of time right here. And I'll pretty much be using the time gear from here on out. Yeah, axe of time right here. Pickaxe of time. And that's, let's see. We need to find rainbow feathers to make ourselves the fishing rod of time so that we can make more materials. Let's see. Fishing rod of time requires lumber and dawn horns. That shouldn't be too hard, but rainbow feathers. Those will require us to fight enemies that we have not encountered yet, or find a merchant in ginormous. Yeah, I'll hold off on that for now. Let's see. Next, I'm going to... What do I want to aim for next? I don't need the cooking items yet. I think what I'm going to do is we can start making ourselves some more weapons. I think what I'm gonna do is craft myself the Sword of Time next, but that's gonna require a legendary dawn horn and some legendary shiny diamonds as well. So we need to get that to respawn. So I'm gonna head on over to Cricknet Canyon and see if I can get the legendary dawn or the legendary ore vein or even the legendary woodcutting vein to spawn. Alright, rank 4. By the way, are there any other games you're looking forward to this month, or even in September or October with Spooky Month coming up? Yeah, I've got a game planned for Spooktober, but I'm gonna hide my cards until it gets a bit closer. Let's see, area rank. But it is not gonna be a 3D platformer like Pumpkin Jack. Yeah, I played Pumpkin Jack originally when I do... Ooh, I'm excited to see, yeah. I'm excited to actually get to it. But yeah, I bought this game that I'm going to do for Spooktober on sale. So hopefully I can get to it for Spooktober. But yeah, let's see... Yeah, last time I did Pumpkin Jack for Spooktober, it was a very fun game. For Spooktober Halloween games, when I do Spooktober, I tend to aim for spooky but not scary games. Essentially, stuff that has that sort of Halloween vibe, but not horror exactly. I mean, there can be some aspects of spookiness, like ghosts, skeletons, witches, but not necessarily the stuff that will give you nightmares for weeks. Something to scare ya silly, not scare ya scary. Alright, let's see. Not getting anything yet. Oh, didn't mean to party formation. But yeah, Pumpkin Jack is a very good one if you want a spooky but not scary game. What else? I'm trying to think of something else. Actually, yes. Pumpkin Jack Medieval, which Pumpkin Jack I believe was inspired by, or has influences from, is another good option for a spooky but not scary game. There's a game called Costume Quest, which is an RPG that has you wear Halloween costumes. That might be a good one, but since it's an entire month, I want it to be a game that I can clear relatively quickly before the end of the month. As I only stream once a week, I want to be able to clear it pretty quickly. So that way, when November comes, I can go to another game or go back to the game I was doing before. Let's see, area formation. Hopefully a legendary will spawn soon. Just gonna take a little bit of time to get one to spawn. Okay, rank 3. Yeah, no, nothing is spawning at the moment. Okay. No. It's taking quite a while, but at least this is quicker than just outright waiting. You might have seen the legendary fishing vein, but until I get a good fishing rod and good levels on Fisher, I am not going to do anything with the legendary fish. In fact, I don't think we need it for anything but the cooking recipe. Alright, rank up to rank 4. Okay, I don't think anything is spawning right now. Let's see. Can I do something real fast in the area? Actually, I don't think I can. My timer for my plants are about to go off, so... yeah, I think I'm going to head back to our camp, our base camp, for now. And then we will return back here once we're done with what we need to get done for our crops. Yeah, some of our seeds have grown. Let me just wait a little bit for the timer to go off, because that was when the last seed I planted. And there we go, there's the timer. Let us head outside, the rest of our seeds should grow. They grow by 2 stages, so it takes about an hour for one stage of crops to grow. Let's see. Nothing unusual in the first 4 crop spaces right here. So no legendary crops for this part. But ooh! Yes, that little crop right there means there's going to be a boss crop that's going to spawn next. So that's pretty exciting. Alright, now that I've watered all my crops again, I'll set the timer for 30 minutes, and then we'll check back in our crops in about 30 minutes. In the meantime, let's see if we can get another legendary tool. So let's head back to Ginormous. Alright. Nothing spawned yet, so... Let's see. Crickneck Canyon. And nothing has spawned. If something has spawned, though, within this little region right here, Shroomhaven, then... I'm going to be tackling it quickly. Alright, rank 4... Let's see, has anything legendary spawned? Nope. Has anything spawned near... Yes. There's a takedown all monsters requested Shroomhaven, so I'll head there and start manipulating its rank. Yeah, let's take that on as fast as we can. Right here. We got some Applejack apes to take care of. Perfect. Nice. We completed a daily quest as well. Yeah, we got plenty of apples. Nice. And now we can go and... I'm going to influence this tower's rank a little bit. Rank 3 Shroomhaven. Is there anything legendary on the map? Nope. But we got another Beat the Monster event right here that spawned, so I'll take care of that. Yeah. This is going to be easy to clear with an overpowered paladin who can basically block any blow. But yeah, paladin is basically your sword and shield tank, very defensive, very counterattack oriented. Mage is basically your caster who can also heal. In fact, outside of certain other companions like Hilda, mage characters are the only ones who can heal. So that's something to keep in mind for single player at least. Alright, we got this group of enemies right here. We got some peach bees and some worker bees as well. Not too bad. Okay, we got 2 treasure chests. Actually, one of them's a bomb mimic. Alley-oop! Yeah, you can actually see which ones are the real mimics and which ones are the bomb mimics. So yeah, that's pretty interesting that you can see. Anyways, up we go. And yeah, I really love the wall climbing feature. Good on the developers for adding it. Anyways, let us reset the area rank again and see if we got a legendary spawn. No legendary spawn. Yeah, I'm pretty much going to be doing this until I get enough points to rank up this area to rank 5. And when we do, that will be another legendary spawn. Nice. I think just one more in the area will get a legendary spawn. Alright, area settings. Get this to rank 4. Do we have a legendary spawn? No legendary spawn at the moment. Okay. But we do have another enemy spawn. Yeah, we do have another legendary spawn right here. And almost done. There we go. And now we can unlock the next area rank for Shroomhaven, which should unlock some more boss areas, and some great nodes as well, like some more advanced, more endgame nodes. Let's head to the area rank settings and upgrade our rank to rank 5. Nice. Legendary didn't spawn this time, but let's see what else spawned. We have a crown fishing and the forest lordfish and the wind angel tree right here. That's nice. We also got some more enemy encounters in this area as well. So we'll take on those and then we'll go manipulate the area tree. Nice. These turtles don't stand a chance. And yeah, these turtles are pretty slow. Okay, silver rank. That's not too bad. Our big bulk comes from defeating the bosses anyways. So let's not delay it any further. Let's head to the next enemy challenge up ahead.
Yay! We did it!
And yeah, it should be right over here. We got some more bees to fight. And hold this healing. Thank you so much.
We did it!
Excellent. We got another mimic right over here.
I'll do my very
Please don't be a bomb mimic. Please don't be a bomb mimic.
Okay, ready to come.
Nice. And there we go. By the way, mimics drop treasure grove saplings, so if you want to do some treasure grove grinding, hunt the mimics here, and you'll be able to find plenty of these. Alright. Now that we're done here, let us head on over. Let's see. There are 2 monster encounters in Wingtip Valley, so I'll go do that while we wait. Wait for a legendary to spawn. Yeah, there's one down here on the beach area. There we go. Almost done with that one. Just need one more area challenge. And that's right on the road. I said right on the road. There we... How come I keep flying off the cliff like that?
Yay! We did it!
In any case, let's travel a bit further this way. We should find the space right here. There we go. Just gotta take out all the pseudo oaks.
Okay.
Nice.
Got a sec?
Alright, let's see. For this one, we can only rank down to rank 2. So I will rank it down to rank 2 temporarily. No legendary spawned quite yet. So yeah, we're just going to take on the area challenges in this area. Get the area's rank up even further until a legendary spawn. That way it isn't too boring. Nice. Yeah. Some of these enemies are easier to block than others. Alright. Now we can get this area to rank 4. Nice. Alright. Next. Area rank settings. Rank 4. Wingtip Valley is now rank 4. Do we have any legendary spawns yet? No, we do not. Not yet, at least. Okay. Anything we can do in the valley in terms of monster fights? No, not yet. So I'm gonna rank this down to rank 3. Any fights in the area that we can do? Ooh, legendary spawn. Yep, Don Woolley's back again. So we will be heading there and taking Don Woolley out before we return back to deal with anything else that we need to take care of. Let's see. I do want to make sure we're good on health, so I will be using a regular healing powder just to make sure we're in tip-top condition.
I owe you one.
You're welcome, Laura. Let's head on up and fight the Don Woolley. This is why I've been saving my special for this occasion. Oh, there's a chest down there. Let's see what that is first. Taylor's mannequin. That's nice. Alright. Head on let's head on up the back. Don Wooly. Let's attack and elemental. I missed. That's my bad. Ouch, that hurt a lot. Ouch. Gotta be careful in the dodge. Or block. Come on. Nice. Come on. Be careful. Thank you for the healing. And the boss is going to heal as well. Nice. On the block. Okay. Excellent. Almost out of SP, unfortunately. Come on, Hilda. I gotta make sure Laura is healed at least, so... Max heal dust, go! Nice. Good work. You can still fight, but we're gonna make sure you can guarantee yourself to fight. So 2 max heal dust for you. Okay. Ouch. Hilda's healing. Thank you so much. Okay. Nice. Yeah, we're taking a lot of damage here. Perfect block. Yeah, I'm just going to be focusing on damage. Ouch. Okay. Almost done. Just gotta hold out for a little longer. Hilda's healing. Nice. Excellent. And 1 legendary Dawn Horn. That's exactly what we need. Alright. Let's head back to Buffalo Basin. Let's craft ourselves another legendary piece of equipment. Alright. What do I want to craft next? I feel like a weapon might help me. Shield of Time requires legendary diamonds. Yeah, and Sword of Time will require legendary shiny diamonds as well. So, let's see. Yeah, we need those ore veins, so... Wingtip Valley. I'll head back to Wingtip Valley. Continue to rank that up until we get another shiny diamond spawn. I know this is kind of a bit slow, but don't worry. Ooh, it spawned right away. Ads are coming in 2 minutes. Thank you so much. Let's take a little bit of an ad break right now. Don't you go away. Go get some water, get some food, go use the bathroom if you need to, and we will be right back after these ads. I'll see you then.
Promise you'll be careful, everyone. Time to end this!
I was muted the entire time, wasn't I? Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, I'm apologize for keeping myself muted the entire time. I did not know I was muted. So yeah, I'll be more careful. Yeah, that's a guilty sin of mine. Accidentally muting myself during the stream when I did not mean to. Oh. Before I do anything else, I should use max heal dust. And then use energy powder. Then we should be good.
Come on, hang in there. Ha!
Yeah. and then just block the attacks. Nice. There we go. It doesn't matter if it's a perfect block or not. It just has to be a block. Healing. Nice. There we go. Ouch. Held us healing. It's in its heated phase, so that's nice. Perfect. Perfect again. Nice. Everything's going well so far. I'm going to be lurking now. Enjoy the stream. Thank you so much, Dysphoria, for the lurk. If you want to lurk, just make sure to use, I believe it's exclamation mark lurk, and you'll get a special lurk message. So yeah, have a nice lurk. And now, if you excuse me, I really need to keep focused on the fight. Okay. Healing. Perfect healing. Elemental. Missed the elemental edge on that one. Gotta get a little reckless for this. Nice. Everything's going well so far. Okay, so we're out of SP, so we can't exactly use our charge. Alright, let's just use... And then I'll use energy powder to get myself to be able to use lightning slash again. Sonic blade. Oh, this healing is doing wonders in this fight. Wasn't I blocking? Never mind. We defeated the Don Wooly. Legendary Don Wooly meat. Very nice. Alright. And a Don Wooly horn as well. Alright, let's head back on over to Wingtip Valley and see if we can get some legendary ore to spawn. I think my timer says, yes, it's about 5 minutes until the legendary ore veins spawn, so... Yeah, anyways, also, thank you for the support waiting through all those ads. It means a lot. Oh, legendary spawned already? Which one is it? Is it, where's the legendary this time? Oh, legendary veggie. I'm gonna skip that for now. So, yeah, reset to area rank 3. Another legendary spawned again. Okay, legendary fish. We don't need the legendary fish right now, so I just gonna reset the area. Okay. Just gonna keep resetting this area until I get the legendary ore vein. Okay. Nope. Yeah. This might take a little bit, but I'm not gonna wait too long. Because we still got some stuff to do today that I promised. Okay. Because today, we're also going to be doing some more side quest content today and clearing that. Because there are still some side quests on 2 islands. Oh, legendary spawn. Where is the legendary... That's a Don Wooly. We don't need Don Woolies at the moment. What we need are legendary ore veins. Nope, legendary spawned. Is it the, where? Yep, there it is, right on top of the cliff. Yeah, let's head on over to Haniwa Hamlet. And let's swap our party to our mining crew with Sylvia as our miner.
What shall we find this time?
And then I'll bring, I'm currently working on leveling Nami, and for later on, I'm leveling up Cromwell's rank as well, because I do want to craft some wooden furniture, so I should give Cromwell some equipment maybe a weapon to use. Yeah, because he doesn't have anything right now. I'll equip him with the seashell saw for now, the coral saw. And leave it at that. And then we ride on over to the legendary mining vein. Up here. Then, yeah, gotta swim across the water. Shame you can't jump on these boats, but hey, there's only so much bad you can say about a game if you love it a lot. And those are just minor nitpicks.
See.
Yeah, I see you see, Cromwell. I get the memo, I get the picture. Alright, legendary shiny Geo, level 70.
Let's take this one
Alright.
step at a time.
Indeed, one step at a time, Sylvia. Find the shiny, then Orb Buster,
Feel my fighting frost.
and then Orb Buster, Special Bedrock Blast, nice, Orb Buster, just keep filling that meter. Alright, special is filled once again. Not yet. I still got some energy remaining. Okay,
You can do?
other side of the area. There we go.
Is that the best you can do?
Let's just keep using Orb Buster until we're out of SP, or it gets very low, and then we will use our special. Okay. And there we go. Bedrock Blast. Excellent. Nice.
Did I meet your expectations?
Indeed. 2 legendary shiny diamonds from that one event. Is that enough, though, to craft what we need? Let's see. If I go down here... Shiny diamond. Yes, we have 3 shiny diamonds.
My tummy's growling.
Don't worry, Nami. We'll get you some food soon. Yeah, let's head back to the town area. Actually, no. Because the timer's about to go off on my farming stuff. Yep, there is the timer. Let us head back to base camp and take care of business there. And then we can craft ourselves a legendary weapon. The very first legendary weapon we're going to be crafting. Alright, let's take care of the boss nodes first, if there are any. Alright, giant spirit radish is one. And then no shadow carrot bosses. Okay, that's fine. Let's take care of you first. Good. Alright, nice. Let's keep this chain going. Right here. Level 40 as well, so... On fire. Slowly raising that meter up higher and higher. We're 10 levels above it, and even then, it's still proving quite a challenge to raise that meter up and keep it high. And gotta keep that meter on fire. And Harvest Tornado. Excellent. Nice. We got a great spirit radish from that one. A Mungus radish. Another great spirit radish. Very nice. Alright. Now to take care of the other crops that are not the boss crops. And then Grand Harvest. This is just business as usual for me. Alright. Harvest Tornado. And then Yeah, sometimes you accidentally press the normal heavy attack button instead of the combination that gets you the special attack. Let's do Harvest Tornado twice, and then Grand Harvest. Grand Harvest. There we go. And I really like the farming hat. I've said it a lot, but it's a nice rustic farming hat. And I just feel like the other hats, they're too bit over the top for the farmer in my opinion, but that's just my style. Alright. Harvest Tornado twice. And then Grand Harvest. Nicely done. And we're just about finished with our harvesting for today. Grand Harvest. And there we go. Excellent. Alright. I think we are good in terms of that. Let us... Alright. Pumpkins are crafted. Let us craft ourselves a legendary sword, shall we? Let's go over here. Let's... Yeah. Oh, legendary tool. I forgot to give a legendary tool something. Oh well, that's fine. Let's purchase some apple leeks. Critical damage skills are easier to receive. Let's see, I do want to check something out. Let's see. The Fantasy Life Tool of Time. Build. I do want to check to see which substats I want to aim for the recipes. Okay, so... Tool time bonuses. So best bonuses. Best bonuses. Just checking to make sure which bonuses are good for the sword. Because it's been a while since I upgraded it. Let's see. Weapons. Okay, so charge attack damage is probably something I want to aim for most weapons. However, let's see. Elemental attacks are easier to receive. The corny is critical skill damage. Skills are easier to receive. Crafting, gathering, magic, attack, HP, status effects, critical evasion, dodge drop rate. Skills are easier to receive. Status effect, elemental resistance, defense skills, magic defense, status resistance, HP. Which ones do we not have yet? Dragon, skill modifier, special skill modifiers, charge attack, damage reduction, item drop. Yeah, for now, I think I'm going to use the... Let's see, elemental attack, critical damage plus. Yeah, I'll purchase one of these corny stickers. And then we're going to use this corny sticker apple leek. I am going to use it on... Oh, we need 2 gold bars to make the Sword of Time, so yeah. We have plenty of gold. We'll make that real quickly. Yeah, very lucky on this process. And even then, it probably won't take too long. It's fine. We can make a couple of mistakes since we have a high enough crafting stat, and we should be alright. Hold it over the fire. There we go. Yeah, and that's that. We should have enough gold now to make the Sword of Time. Nice. Alright. Let us go back. Let us craft our first legendary weapon, the Sword of Time. And I will be equipping in 1 corny apple leek onto this. Yeah. Charge tech skills. Yeah, I'll be equipping the critical apple leek because with this, you typically do not want to use charge skills For this, you typically want to just block a lot. So yeah, let's get started on making this. Here we go. And then hold it in the water. Gotta really lock in for this. Still got it. It's a legendary weapon, so we of course need to be very careful with what we do when we're crafting it. There we go. And excellent. Doing good so far. And that's that. That is done. We have ourselves the legendary Master Sword, Sword of Time. Light damage plus, critical damage plus. Nicely done. Alright. Let us equip this onto our Paladin. Let's see. Paladin. Yeah, Sword of Time. Yeah. Look at it. Look at it. This is lovely. Like, this is... I'll go over to here. Here, just show it. I've been using the Stardust Sword for a while, but I feel like it's worth it to make it like this. This is the Master Sword equivalent. The Sword of Time. Very well done. I did forget to give it a signature when we made it, though. So... yeah. If I remake this, I'm going to end up using a signature... Hold on. Let's see if we can remake this. We don't have enough Redux Stones, that's fine. Yeah, I didn't choose a signature for making this. Whoops, that's still fine with me. That's fine by me. Alright. But yeah, we have ourselves our first legendary weapon. Very nice. And that's going to help a lot. Okay. Enough dilly-dallying, though. Let us... hold on. I'm gonna switch back to Paladin. Actually, Mercenary could use some levels, so we're gonna do that. Plus, we still have yet to complete the rest of the Mercenary quests. So we'll do that. We'll level Mercenary up a bit during the stream as well. So let us head on over to the Tropica Isles and start tackling the side quests for that area. Alright. I think, yeah. While we're at Skelegon, let's change our party formation. I'm gonna switch back to my default combat party for now. Until we need our main party.
Thank you. I won't let you down.
I know you will not. Alright, let's go see if we can find any side quests any around here. No, not here at the moment. Oh, let's see, the board. We need to spend some dosh in the area. We'll probably get some dosh. But let's talk to Rigu to accept our first side quest. I can't accept low quality goods. I keep hurting my feet on splintery floorboards at the entrance of my house. Would you bring me a wooden casualty rug? A woven casualty rug? We sure can. I do want to make a second one for myself though, so we will get to that eventually. Promise you'll bring me a woven casualty rug. If you lie to me, I'll invite you over to tread over my prickly floor yourself. Alright, we will not let you down. Let us get to crafting this. We're going to be borrowing Paulette's atelier to make the woven rug. Let's see, the casualty rug, that requires... let's see. Casualty rug is a furniture piece. And that requires think orange rug. Let's see. Do we have the recipe that we need? Yes, we do. And what do you know? It's easy, and we have... I think we have all the mats. Let me just double check. Yeah, I do want to make some more woven straw fabric, because I do want to make a second one for myself. Yeah, let's make another one of these. Alright, let's get started. Snip, snip, and... Wow, that was extremely fast. But we did it, nonetheless. Alright, we're done with that for now. Yeah, we're gonna be crafting 2 of these rugs. Alright, let's begin. And then, here we go, some needlework right here. And then, yeah, very fast on the dial with that. One perfect woven castle tea rug. And then I'm gonna craft a second one for myself. Because I want it for the house. And then snip, snip, and there we go. That's the second one for myself. Perfection. All right. Let's finish. And now we can deliver the rug. All right. Let's head on over and deliver the rug as requested. Ragu. That rug looks pretty good. I want it. All right, here you go. Yay, I'm ready for her visit. Whenever she decides to roll up. It's not what you think. We're just friends. All right, I believe you. 1,800 dosh and an amethyst. Pretty good. All right, you got a second request. I put the rug you gave me in my entryway. Now I have another request for you. Thank you for the hydrate, Redeem Wolf. If you have not gotten any water in a while, make sure to get some. It's good for your body and your mind. And your voice if you talk a lot, like I'm doing right now. So, cheers. Alright. I put the rug you gave me in the entryway. Now, I have another request for you. My friend really took a liking to my rug. She liked it so much that she spent her entire visit in my entryway. Since that friend also loves being out at night, I'm going to place a Starry Night mat right in the middle of the room. Another rug recipe, isn't it? A Starry Night mat. You got that? If you break your promise, I'll switch off all the lights and plunge your whole house into darkness. Yeah, right. It's gonna take a lot more than that, but still. That's another request we need to do, so let's go ahead and head back to Paulette's atelier to make it. Alright. Let's craft ourselves the... Do we have the... No, we do not have the recipe for the rug. Where can we get the Starry Night rug recipe from? Alright. Let's see if the shops around here sell it. Yeah. Material... I think the tool shop is usually the one to sell the recipe. Smelter, let's see... No? Then I think Marco's the culprit here. Let's head back to base camp for now. And let's head into the guild. Alright. Marco, are you selling this for the Celestia's gifts? No, you're not selling recipes. Let's see. Ooh, that dartboard does look nice, though. Are you selling the rug that we need to get? No, you are not selling the rug we need. Okay. Are you selling it in this area instead? Yes, you might be. There's a lot of Starry Night sets based on Al Majik from the original Fantasy Life with its Arabian Night theming. Some of these are very nice. I really like the blue and the yellow and the orange pattern. And especially this bed. Yeah, I do like the color scheme of the bed. I just don't like the styling as much. Let's see. If I scroll down, though, we should find... Yes, here we are. Starry Night... yeah, that's the recipe for the Starry Night mat.
Come back soon.
And thankfully, it just costed Dosh, and not Celestia's gifts. Alright. The recipe, we can make it. You can definitely make it. Although... Let's see, can we make the Needle of Time? Needle of Time... What do we need for that? We need just one legendary shiny diamond. Alright, if I get to a point where I need to make it, I will. For now, though, we can make the rug that we need. We just need some Stardust linen, which I am going to make right now. Stardust thread, we have more than enough to make it. Alright, let's do this. And right here, and then holding it on the machine, then do some needlework, then some rapid fire cuts, and then some needlework, rapid fire cuts again, and then more rapid fire cuts, back to the machine, and then there we go. That was fast. That was very fast. Alright, perfection. 4 Stardust linen. And then we can make what we need for the quest. The Starry Night mat. Alright, here we go. Oh, accidentally messed up there. Great, that's fine. It's fine. And this is why I have to really lock in for stuff like this. Alright. Very lucky in this next pattern, though. That might help. And Smith rapid fire cuts. There we go. And that's still a perfect, even with that great. So pretty great indeed. That we got ourselves a perfect Starry Night mat. Alright. 43, nice. Alright, let's invest some skill points while we're here. Do want to... Yeah. The needle will make things a bit easier. Sewing... Okay. Remake, okay. No, we can't put any skill points yet, so... Yeah, I think for now what we need to do is fly back to... Yeah. Let's fly back to the Tropica Isles to complete that side quest for the moment. Except the last one that he probably offers, and then continue our side questing in the Tropica Isles. Alright, let's go on an adventure indeed, Laura. I want a nice mat to put in my room. Well, a nice mat you shall receive. Yippee! If she comes into my room, I'll get to pet her again. This has nothing to do with you. I mean, I was the one who made the mat. Don't say there's nothing to do with me, but yeah. We're done with his side quests for now. So let's see who else is needing our help today in the Tropica Isles, in this tropical area. Let's see. Nothing. No one's... Oh, wait, someone's asking for a request up here, I think. Oh, Paulette's request is inside, but there's somebody else here. Gorgia, rather. Whoa, a new bug! Wait, no, you're a human. Hi. I'm planning on getting famous by discovering a new bug. It's only a matter of time. I get so absorbed in bug hunting that I'm a little lacking in the Dosh department. Don't tell anyone that, though. Anyway, stranger, could you find some penny beetles for me? Thank you for the stretch redeem. Let me just stretch. All right. Okay. I think we're good. And that, thank you so much for the stretch redeem, Wolf. All right. We have plenty of penny beetles. Let's give them to you. I'd love to get my hands on some penny beetles. I will be waiting. Well, you don't have to wait long. Oh, are those for me? They indeed are. Here you go. Thank you. That brightened my day a little. I'm not planning on selling them. I promise. Yeah, we'll see. You're welcome to sell them as much as you want. I can just gather more for you. And we got some dosh for that as well. You're back. We haven't even left. Are you looking for bugs too? We're here to help if you need them. Can you help me out with something else? Of course. Alright, stranger. I want you to catch some windfall beetles for me. Windfall beetles, we still need to find some, so we'll find some. I love some windfall beetles. Could you get some for me? Some so I don't have to? Alright, windfall beetles. We have some already, so we can go into our inventory, find the windfall beetles, and see where they are. Actually, we can't. Let's see, encyclopedia. Let's see. Items. Yeah, one nice change with this recently is that you can now see where all the fish can be found that aren't just the boss fish. So that's very nice. But we'll just have to gather some more bugs. In the meantime, let's accept another request. Are you here to do some sightseeing? There are plenty of beautiful things to see here on the Tropica Isles. Sparkly rocks for one. I collect them actually. You're from off island. Did you bring any rare rocks with you? I'm looking for platinum ore. It's so pretty and glittery. If you bring me some, I'll get something sparkly in exchange. Well, we got plenty. We need it to craft platinum ingots, so yeah, you can have some. Promise me you won't forget about my platinum ore. We haven't forgotten. In fact, we already have it ready. It's so sparkly. Let's do a swap. Alright, here you go. I could open a gallery with all the rocks I've collected. Alright, that's done. And now you probably have one other quest. Yep, you do. Hey, platinum ore person, do you have any fossil shards? They might not be sparkly, but they're historic, right? Indeed we do. Please help me, I really want to add them to my collection. We have plenty, so you can have them. I want 10 fossil shards, the super historic kind. And luckily for you, we do have the super historic kind. Are those pieces of history? Let's trade. Indeed, let's trade. Here you go. You found all kinds of different rocks for me. You're like a miner. Well, you're not wrong. I am. In fact, that's the second life I actually started in the game. Alright, Glitz quests are done. That's nice. And then we got Army's quest here, a fellow paladin. Let's equip our paladin outfit to get the request from him. Are you wearing armor? Armor's great. I only decided to become a paladin because the armor you get to wear is so cool. I like the armor I have now, but recently I've started to think I like a personal set of armor. Have you heard about merfolk mail? That armor just screams, I'm the king of the ocean! I've been struggling to find a good price though, a piece though. I'd love if you could keep your eyes peeled for me. Naturally, I'd turn out anything below good quality. Indeed, we have one, but I do want to make a second one, so I'll make a second one. You got my hopes up now. That merfolk mail will make me feel like I'm out at sea no matter what I'm doing. Alright, nice. Let's get to that smithing station. Let's borrow Paulette's atelier. It's probably going to be a mess by the time we're done with all these side quests. This is probably going to have a lot of bumps and scratches and bruises from all the leveling we've been doing and side quest completion. Here we are, merfolk mail. It requires 1 steel shell. Just want to make sure we need 1 for this recipe. I do want to craft, let's see, Darkstone. What do the other higher rank armor sets require though? Let's see, I'm meaning the magic armor sets. Green silk, glossy feather, Pegasus set. Okay, so this is a more balanced set. This one has higher defensive values. Alright. Star clusters, we got plenty of those. 5532. Yeah, Hilda, I'll have the magic set eventually. Actually, not sure which set would be best. Because some of these sets have mixed stats. Okay, so if I think about it, the Pegasus set has lower magic resistance on all pieces except for the plate armor, which has a more higher magic resistance. Whereas the Arcane Sirius has lower magic resistance, but a more balanced magic resistance on the other pieces. Something I need to consider later on. But for now, we don't need to worry about that too much. We need the merfolk for a quest. Yeah, that should be the merfolk mail that we need. And not the title set. Yeah, merfolk mail. Let's craft this armor. I'm going to be swapping to Ian, who we need to get his heart rank up so that we can make this a bit better. Alright, let's give this a shot. Hold it down like so. And there we go. Hammer it down. Yeah, this hammer looks so good when crafting. And with the hammer at time, it should be a cinch to craft the armor that we need. Yep, perfect. Merfolk mail. Alright. That should be all that we need. Let's go and complete that request. Yeah. Not too hard. I mean, I'm an expert blacksmith, like master blacksmith. Oh, that's merfolk mail. It's the work of a skilled artisan too. It looks so cool. It's making me dizzy. Are you going to give it to me? Yep. Here you go. And yeah, I'll heart this one so that we can give the other one. Whoa, this is for real. This is the real deal. From now on, I'm going to be a sea soldier. Time to make a splash. You might want the full set, though. That's my recommendation for full fashion. I heard my coworker saying that armor brings the... Okay, we lost one merfolk mail from the quest, that's fine. I heard that my coworker's saying that armor looks boring. Do you think so? I don't think so, at least. Anybody who thinks that is a mistake. I mean, a gold Sirius certainly isn't boring. With that dazzling shine, it just screams, I'm the main character! Actually, I think Master Rank armor does that a little better, or the Explorer outfit in my opinion, but it doesn't matter too much. It's in the eye of the beholder, obviously. When I put it on for my coworkers, their opinions will change completely. You wouldn't be willing to find one for me, would you? Personally, I can't bring myself to accept anything below good quality. Thankfully, we already have one, but once again, I'm gonna want to craft a better one. A second one for myself. I'm excited already. My gold Sirius is going to turn heads. Actually, hold on a sec. If I go to the armor section, do we already have a lesser version of the gold armor that we could use instead? No, we... Hilda's using that already. I'll heart this to save it for later. So we actually will need to craft another some more gold ingots and more gold armor. So let's get to it. Alright. Let's get to the crafting station. Let's use... Let's see. Hammers. Yeah, it's the armor section, of course. Gold armor. We have just enough to craft this. So, yeah. Oh, it seems we can actually craft it this time. Yeah, let's see about that. Yeah, he just gained his metalsmithing ability as well, so now we should be good. Let's get started, shall we? This should be a cinch. Alright, hold it over the water, then the fire, then hold it over the water, then back to the fire again. And there we go. Then just a rapid fire hammering. Yeah, I really like this design of the Hammer of Time. Oh, I did not mean to... Still excellent, still got it. Whew. I thought it was over. But thankfully I caught myself in nick of time. Perfect. Fire resistance and defense plus. Alright, that's good. Now that we're done, we can give the armor and complete the quest. Alright. Let us head on over and give Army his armor. A gold Sirius. It's just stunning. There's no mistaking it. It's simply a remarkable piece. It stands out so much that it overshadows everything else. You'll give it to me, right? Of course. We don't need it anyways. Here you go. I knew it. This is the real deal. Look, this piece of armor is worthy of a gold medal. And 1020 dosh and dark scale, so that's nice. Guess what? The anniversary of my first armor fitting is just around the corner. I want a title Sirius to help me celebrate. It fit perfectly with this island setting. With that on, I feel like I could say I'm the Tropica Paladin. Tropica Isles Paladin. Yeah, definitely could say it. Naturally, this piece of armor needs to be good quality or better. Maybe some kind of stranger will give it to me. Hint, hint. I get your hints. I can't wait. This title Sirius will be so eye-catching that strangers will flock to me to shake my hand. We have one already, but I do want to create a second just so that I can keep the style for later. Gotta thank Paulette for letting me borrow her workstation for this. Alright, armor, title. We need more gold ingots for this, so yeah. Gotta craft more gold ingots. And then we should be good. So here we go. Really lucky with a pattern right here. And for the next one as well. And then, yep. This is good. Excellent. And then, yeah, this pattern is very good. Alright, we've done it. We got the gold ingots we need, and now we can make that suit of armor. Nice. Okay, let's go and craft ourselves one title Sirius. Alright, let's do this. And, whoops. Almost didn't make it there for a moment. There we go. And then to the water again. And then back and forth. And then hold it over the flames. And then some last minute watering. And there we go. I really like the aesthetic of the blacksmithing minigame more than most of the others. I mean, it kind of makes sense. Blacksmithing was always kind of my favorite in the Fantasy Life series, out of all the crafting professions, and it still is. I do like the fantasy of being able to craft your own armor and tools, being very self-sufficient. Alright, let us deliver the armor to Army. No way! A title, Sirius! That's exactly what I wanted! Let's skip the pleasantries. It's for me, isn't it? How did you know? How did you know? Woohoo! This is a dream come true! I'm Army, the hero of the Tropica Isles! You forgot the hero of the Tropica Isles. But I guess in his excitement, he couldn't couldn't help but be overwhelmingly joyful and forget to say the. Anyways, White Anthurium, we gotta collect as many of these as we can. Oh, hold on. Boaz has a request for us. Hey, you over there. Does investing in an artist sound appealing to you? It does. It's nothing shady, I assure you. I just have a friend who's an artist. I know it sounds suspicious when people talk about a friend, but I swear I'm not talking about myself. He wants to create a piece using skytree logs, but doesn't have any. I came to look for some, but then I realized I don't even know what it looks like. My artist friend's hard to please, but he's not a bad guy. It'd be great if you can get him what he needs. Alright, we got plenty of skytree logs, so we'll deliver. He needs 10 skytree logs. I noted my name down, so I can't have gotten it wrong. Alright, here you go. Whoa, you really brought some for me, and so quickly. Skytree logs, can I have them? Sure, here you go. You're the only one who was willing to listen to a shady old guy's request. I appreciate it. And we got 2,400 Dosh and a Yellowstone. Nice. And he has another request. Oh, I remember you. My artist friend was pleased with what you got him. He said the logs had impressive markings, or something like that. He's still planning on making that piece, but he wants to incorporate starry logs as well. So I came to look for some. That name makes me wonder whether they grow in the sky. Did you get me some? Thankfully, we have plenty of those. You can have as many as you wish. Maybe I could fly into the sky and grab me 10 starry logs. Maybe. But we can get them for you. So that's what a starry log looks like. Can I have them? Sure. Here you go, buddy. To think that you'd go to all that effort for me. You don't even know. I'm so grateful. That aside, I didn't expect a story log to look so normal. Alright. That quest is complete. And he has no more requests for us, so that's good. We can move on and find ourselves yet another request. Hello, runner. My grandma will laugh if she finds out I'm scared of these birds. Hey, you over there. Can I use this opportunity to ask you a favor? I'm going to be the fastest guy around. Hopefully, I can even give my grandma a run for her money. Runner. I get the joke. That's why I've been practicing every day. But lately, umbral runners have been taken over for my running trail. They deliberately crash into me from behind, as if to say, "Slowpokes are not welcome here. Beep beep." Sorry, I couldn't help it. The umbral runners and the other runner enemies look like road runners to me. In fact, they are. And then they race off into the distance. Would you be able to defeat them? Of course. Let those umbral runners know that the running trail belongs to us and not just them. Alright, let's swap over to Mercenary, because I'll be leveling Mercenary up. Let's see, anything that we need for Mercenary. Jackals, most of these are found in the depths, or the Cave of Trials. The only one in Da Vinci Cave, but we already fought, so that's good.
Got a sec?
Alright. Let us head on over to Da Vinci Cave, where those umbral runners are. and get to work.
It's an honor to fight by your side.
In we go. Hold on a sec. Let me just double check something. Oh, it seems like ads are going to start in about 3 minutes, so this might be a good time for us to go on to ads. So, if you are here right now, make sure to go use the bathroom, get some food, get some water, and we will be right back after these ads. See you then. And welcome back, everyone. Thank you for sticking through the ads. Alright, let's get to fighting those Umbral runners we need for that side quest. Shouldn't be too bad. Let's see. I'm equipped with... Yeah, we should be good. We're equipped with the very best stuff that we can equip right now, so I'm not too worried.
Let's do this.
Oh. Let's charge ourselves a Dragon Claw. Level up right there. Let's charge ourselves another Dragon Claw. Dragon Claw.
Glad that's over.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna save the Dragon Claw for the boss fights. Nice. Alright. By the way, if you think my for those of you who think my waiting screen is a little blank, my intermission screen, I've been doing a poll on social media, seeing what I should add to spruce it up a bit. Out of some options, and this includes like fan art of my characters and my mascots, a game, like a little lurk game you can play while you're waiting, or even like clips from other streamers. So yeah, I think it's over by now. I'll probably check the results after stream and implement that. But yeah, I'll do polls occasionally for feedback on my stream, so if you want to influence what goes on my streams to an extent, or if I need help improving the stream, make sure to vote on the polls and check out my socials. Mainly on Twitter. Blue Sky is just for the announcements of when streams are going to happen. Heavy swing. Alright. Perfect. Nice. Alright. How many more Umbral Runners do we need to complete the side quest? Okay, one more Umbral Runner, so... Where's... Yeah, there are more in the next room, so not too bad. Alright, let's take you out next.
Okay, there.
Thanks for the heals, Helga. That's always nice. Dragon Claw. Alright, I should invest some skill points. Hydration reminder, thank you so much, Gooey. Make sure to get some water if you hadn't had some already. Cheers. Alright, I'm back. Let's Dragon Claw. Can't power up the Dragon Claw until Master Rank, so... Yeah, for now I'm going to be saving up my materials for now. But let's return back and complete the quest. Yeah, want to do that first. Because likely he'll want to, for us to fight some more runner enemies, the ice runners, next. I think I'm going to wait to master rank my mercenary until we've gotten a significant portion of the side quests done. Because then once we get most of those done, I feel like it might be more appropriate for that song, for the life song. You did it! They finally left the running trail alone. Thank you. I feel like I'm a step closer to becoming the fastest runner around. Glad I could help. Fast blackbird. Now, did you come here to help me again? Well, either way, I have something to ask you. Do you know the white runners are? They are those troublesome birds who've been causing a ruckus around here. When I was running, some birds started diving at me. Lightning speed. It was like they really wanted to pick a fight. Like, let me show you real speed. If I'd run into them, they would have knocked me straight off my feet. They need to really slow down. It's time to silence those reckless creatures once and for all. Indeed it is. Put a stop to those white runners' reckless behavior. Alright. It's time for us to go back to the cave and face the white runners. Shouldn't be too bad. Alright, into the cave we go. Entered it from off the side there. Let's just run past all the enemies. Oh, hold on. We've got a bot on our stream. And you know what that means. Bot, be gone. I'm going to ban you. Alright, the bot has been banned. And then I'm going to, sorry about this. Whenever bots arrive, they're pretty annoying to deal with. Take note, Wolf. If you see a message like the one I deleted, That's what you need to be looking out for whenever a bot shows up. Alright. I think we're good. I'm sorry, but whenever a bot comes, I have to prioritize the safety of the stream first. Once the stream is safe, then I can prioritize the fun. Alright. Let's take you on, White Runners. Earthquake. Excellent.
Do you think I did well out there?
You did, Hilda. You definitely did. Alright, let's head around this area right here.
Yay!
And let us head downstairs to the next floor. We should be able to find some more White Runner enemies to fight. Down here. By the way, while we're just fighting these enemies off, have there been any MMOs that anybody has been
Got a sec?
nostalgic about lately? I mean, there are a bunch of MMOs that I've kind of always felt a bit nostalgic about. I'll just briefly discuss about them. Lego Universe, like the Lego brick. Lego Universe was probably the first MMO I felt really nostalgic for. It came out around the time that I was really getting into gaming. And it was around the time there were maybe a few years after I got Pokemon Diamond. And it just had all the right features. It had character customization, and you could build your own stuff to use in the game, and it just felt very nice. I think it's really the customization aspect that I like about the games a lot.
Do you think I did well?
But then that game shut down, which is kind of sad, and which led me to actually, let's see, this is a treasure room right here. It led me to actually getting a PC for the first time, or rather a Windows side of a computer. I was using Mac at the time, but I learned about this feature that allows you to basically use a PC on your Mac via old boot camp, because interestingly, older Apple laptops, they used Intel chips, and Windows uses Intel chips as well. So you could theoretically run a Windows machine on your computer. But that did require you to split your total storage in half. So if you had a 500 storage total, it would split evenly across both. So you didn't have a lot of space on either. But at least you were able to do stuff on both. And that was a very interesting experience for me. But it allowed me to experience lots of games that I wouldn't have been able to experience otherwise. That's how I experienced MMOs like Mabinogi, Maple Story for the first time, which were very great games. In fact, the reason why I call myself Monanex on a lot of my social medias and in games around the time as my username is from Maple Story 1. My original Cannoneer character I named Monax. And ever since then, the name stuck. But yeah, Final Fantasy XIV, I've been playing that recently. There was recently a summer event where you got a cool lifeguard outfit. And then, yeah, I've been playing, I did buy Final Fantasy XIV all the way back. Oh, I missed a side quest. I'll get back to that once I complete most of the side quests here. But yeah, I originally bought Final Fantasy XIV back in A Realm Reborn. I didn't play it as much, but it was still fun, and I don't regret not purchasing it. Maple Story 2 was also pretty nostalgic as well. But even before I got my PC, I did try World of Warcraft back in Cataclysm, like the free trial that was unlimited time. I came back to it time and time again, but I haven't quite found out what makes that version and like so much outside of the free trial and the nostalgia factor. Anyways, they're not bothering me anymore. You're even stronger than I thought. You're a lifesaver. I should be able to up my speed before I next see my grandma. Glad I could help. 1,200 Dosh and ISP potion plus. Ouch, I'm never gonna catch up with my grandma at this rate. You always turn up when I need you. Can you do me another favor? Our next foe is the Tenuco Quetzalcoatl. I never expected an enemy like this to fly onto the scene. Well, I guess it's only natural that a bird flies. That creature doesn't stop poking and prodding once it finds me. The birds we've driven away before must have told it about me. Well, I guess I have gossiped about them to you, so that makes us even. Can you help us out again? Sure thing. Running is my life, which means I'm leaving my life in your hand. Drive away that Tenuco Quetzalcoatl for me. Alright. Back to the capital Mysteria, and back to the Tenuco nest to fight it once again. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, bird? I guess this bird just likes the young people. And Runner is apparently has a lot of vigor, so yeah, that checks out. Let's climb up here. Up we go. Yep, there's the bird again. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson? And now we can demonstrate. Dragon's Claw. Oh, for once, I'm glad I... Ouch, ouch, that hurts a lot. Thankfully, my friends were able to persevere.
I can believe in myself, thanks to you.
I'm glad you can do that. Alright, now let's head back to the Tropica Isles and complete that side quest. Alright, let's head back to Runner and report our progress. Can I jump down here? Yes, I can. That's good. That's a speed running tactic. Alright. Thanks for your help. I can enjoy the running in peace again now. Who knew that monstrous bird could wreak so much havoc? Is that all there is to say? Probably so. Alright. I better head back into town and get the remaining side quests that we have yet to gather before we do anything else. Because most likely they'll either involve crafting or gathering stuff that we already have, and those will be easy clears. Yeah, there's one side quest over here from Antonym. Are you a Letty too? Let me see whether you've got good enough taste to call yourself a Paulette fan. Bring me a candle. On your mark, get set, go! Could you bring me a candle? Don't fret, I'm not expecting you to be up to Paulette standards. Don't worry, I'll be nimble, I'll be quick, I'll bring you that candlestick. Let's go into the atelier. And we're going to be making some art candlestick recipe. Do I have a... No, I do not have a candlestick recipe yet. Might as well gather the other side quests in the area before I go finding the recipe, if it's not at the tools shop. Tools shop. Let's see, recipes. Nope, not here, oddly enough. But there is a request right here. You over there. I have something I want to ask you. As cool as I am, there's one thing I'm missing, and I've finally realized what it is. A reinforced charm. A good quality one. I'm certain that's what I need. If you manage to get a hold of one for me, could you give it to me? I'll make sure you're handsomely rewarded, plus I'll throw in a nice smile as a bonus. We already have one as part of our alchemy leveling, so sure, you can have it. My neck feels so bare, I just have to wait until you return with that reinforced charm. Well, you won't have to wait for long, buddy. Can't fault that quality. You'll let me have it, right? Sure, here you go. Oh, yeah, this one's it. A sign of my courage that hangs around my neck. It's perfect! With this, I'm going to be the coolest guy around. Here's your reward as promised, and make sure to etch this smile into your memory before you leave. I'll remember it. Alright, $1,200 in a Port Town Street lamp. You turned up at the perfect moment. Take a good look at my face. Notice anything? No. What is noticeable about the face? That's right, my eyes indeed need some style. I need sunglasses, to be specific. A guy as cool as me needs a good quality pair, at the very least. Will you help me out again? I'll pay you back with a wink. It might be hard to see the wink through the sunglasses, but sure. But since we need sunglasses for style, I'll make a second pair. I'll try to keep my eyes out of the sunlight until you bring me those sunglasses. Can't let anyone see how uncool they look. Hanson, I get it. Sort of like a Johnny Bravo pun. Has anybody seen Johnny Bravo or any other Cartoon Network shows back from the 90s? Man, I recently learned that some of the Cartoon Network shows got removed from, what was that? Paramount Plus. Yeah, that's definitely sad. Let's see. Accessories, sunglasses. Yeah, we can definitely make a second pair for ourselves. Shouldn't be too bad. Alright, let's get started. There we go. And very lucky on the processes. I think I'm just getting better at these fractal minigames by the day. But yep, another perfect pair of sunglasses. Alright, let's return to the guy and deliver his reward. Alright, around the corner, and we'll get Antonym hers once we get the recipe for it, but it's hard to do unless I have the recipe off the bat. But handsome, we got the recipe. Nice, I bet those would look great on me. Let me take a look. Here you go. And which specs do I want? Let's see, magic attack up, XP earned. You know what, I'll give them the magic protection ones. Here you go. These chick shades give me a real bad boy vibes, and I won't get the sun in my eyes either. With these, I'm going to be the coolest guy around. But you know, what's even more dazzling than the sunlight? My charming winks. You better brace yourself. And we are bracing ourselves indeed for another quest, and yep, you have one more. Hey you, could you bring me a long cape of a good quality or higher? The wind swept away my cape, and the fish took it with them. Oh, that's sad. They saw this cool dude's cape and thought, hey, we want one of those for ourselves as well. If you bring me a new cape to replace the one I lost, I'll let you in on a little secret of mine. Sure, we'll get you a long cape. I'll stay here in the calming breeze, dreaming of the new long cape you're gonna bring me. Well, you won't need to wait long. I think we have the recipe already. Let us go back to the atelier and get that crafted. I believe that is a tailoring recipe. Yeah, it should be. Accessories. Alchemy. Sky blue cape. Yeah, we don't have the long cape recipe yet. So we'll need to head on over. It might be one of the shop recipes. Firstly, before we do anything else, let me just travel to home base and go find Marco, because he might have some of the recipes that we need. Oh, hello, Pierre. How you doing? Monex, you're really alive. I've not heard a peep out of you all day. How could you do this to poor old Pierre?
Yeah?
Well,
what?
I definitely can.
Sure.
Because you're probably busy doing other stuff. Anyways. Marco, do you have the recipe?
Have a look-see.
Alright, let's have a look-see indeed. Okay, let's see. Go down. Ooh, glittering silk. We might need that eventually. Let's see. Ooh, the Caratella outfit. We have a long pink cape, a short yellow cape, but no regular versions of those. And then down here we have... Oh, that harp looks nice. Anything else? No.
Need something.
No, I
eh?
don't think
Come
so.
back soon.
So Marco wasn't selling either of those recipes. I don't think Marco was selling either of those recipes. What was the item I needed for the other quest again? Candle. Yeah, we're gonna need to head. We're gonna need to head to the capital. Let's head to the capital, Mysteria. If I missed anything, I'll go back to Marco and double check his stocks. But I don't think I saw a candle in his stock. Alright. Back in the capital. We got a brave soldier over here. Let's check the tool shop in Mysteria. Let's see, recipes. Do you have a candle? No, you do not. You know what, I might just look up where the candle recipe is. Just real fast. Fantasy. Life. Candle recipe. How to craft a candle recipe. Let's see. Let's see. Where's the recipe? Somebody's asking this on the Steam page, so let's see. Oh, on the last island in the past Swolien Island, of course. Yeah, let's head on over to Swolien Island and let's get those recipes. It must have the recipes we need there. We do have some side quests we need to do here, but I'll save that for another stream. Let's see. Materials. Tool shop should be on the other side. We do have some arena quests we could do later on, but they're much high level. Let's see. Yeah. A lot of this looks nice. Paladin's crest is amazing. That's an amazing design. Let's see. There's the candle. Gold candlestick. I have a feeling we'll need this eventually. Where's the long cape, though? I don't think I have the long cape recipe. Yeah, no. Recipes, actually, yeah, yeah, no, we have, no, wait. If I go down, where is it? Let's see. Should be somewhere. I swear, you can make a cape. Somehow. Yeah, that's a regular cape. That's a long sky blue cape. Pegasus cape. Oh wait, maybe the armor in in the capital area would sell the recipe for the long cape. That's my only other thought. So, yeah, because it'd be dumb if you couldn't get the armor recipes, and I think I remember getting some armor recipes last time, so I'll check the merchants in the area. Armor shop. Yeah, you do have some recipes. Just the regular cape recipe you have, though. Still better than nothing. That means I'll check back on Swollen Island next. See if the armor shop has the long cape recipe that we need. Yeah, we're gonna be checking this. Armory, do you have the recipe that we need? Tunuco set. That's a nice alternate color scheme. Aqua robe. Shaman set. You actually sell the equipable shaman set. That's definitely going to be worth a buy later on from me. Let's see, 8,000, 16, 24. Sure, let's see. Sure, why not? I can afford it, and this will probably be a good alternative to the mage outfit. There we go. That's all the shaman set. And I'll make that money back eventually. Let's now go to Faraway Island. Let's see if they have the long cape recipe. And then the armory. Buy it here. Let's see. Do you have the long cape? White cape. No long cape. Alright. If you don't have the long cape recipe, then maybe the Tropica Isles has the long cape recipe and I just missed it the first time I went there. Let's have a look. Alright. Where is that recipe? Okay. Tool shop, material shop. Armor shop should be right over here. Silver equipment, Tunuco items, folk dancer's armor, pirate bandana. We could have actually bought the pirate's bandana with gold instead. Sea cape. No, it doesn't look like we can get it here. Let's see. Let me just look it up. Candle, long cape. Long cape recipe, fancy life eye. Let's see. Found in ginormous, of course it is. Yeah, let's go check in ginormous. Let's fly over to the... Yeah. The Haniwa village is probably the one that's selling the recipe. And we need cash nuts to get it. We might have enough because of all of the grinding we've been doing previously. Yep, tool shop right here. Yep, here it is, the long cape recipe. Only 20 cash nuts. Pretty good deal. Alright. And now we can craft the items that we need for the quest. One long cape coming right up. Alright, let's do this. Oh, wrong spot. But thankfully we're a high enough level where one mistake won't matter too much. Yep, there it is. One long cape. Alright. Now let's move on to the other recipe that we need. The candle. And there we go. That should do it. There we go. You'll probably ask for a gold candlestick, but we'll be able to get that done. And while we are here, let me just double check the shaman recipes. I might be able to craft those. Let's see, Scroll down. Shaman items are gold rank. They require stardust linen to make and silk as well. I think I might be able to get some of that done. Actually, auto craft. Let's actually. Yeah, let me try heading back to base camp and seeing if I can have one of my helpers, my companions, craft the materials. Alright. So we got those 2 side quests complete, but you do want to try and craft some of the shaman set before we get going so that I can have an alternate outfit. Let's see, shaman set. And to do that we need silk. Oh, of course, I think we might need... Yeah, we might need a tailor in our party to do it. So I'll do the highest level tailor I currently have. Let's see, which one is it? Class is high leveled, but high bond rank is what I need. So Shea, you're up.
The floof awaits us.
Oh. Let's request that, let's see, where was it? Oh yeah. We needed silk. Oh, I could choose which buddy I can craft it. So, Shea, can you craft it on your own? Easy difficulty. Alright. Let's have you craft one.
Okay, here I go! Yay!
3 silk, not too bad. Request Shea. Alright. Let's see. I think we need... I think it's Stardust Thread that we need to make this. Let me double check our recipes just to confirm it. Yes, it's Stardust Linen, a lot of it. And just to see how easy will it be? Moderate. Okay. This is when I'm going to be crafting materials myself. Alright. We will probably be fine. Alright. Some needlework right here. Nice. And there we go. Some rapid fire cutting. And then some rapid needlework right here in the machine. There we go. Yeah, this won't be too long. Alright, perfection. 4 Stardust Linen. Nice. Alright, let's craft this again. Shouldn't be too bad. I mean, we have no needle at time, but it's certainly gonna be easy, for sure. And then back to the machine, and then to the needles, and then to the scissors. Here we go. And then easy peasy. There we go. Oh, still not done yet. Oh, made a mistake. Come on. Excellent. Just made it. Nice. Alright, and another perfect for us. 4 Stardust Linen. Level 44. Nice. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, I think that might be enough for us to craft what we need to craft, or what I want to craft for now. Yeah, I'll start with just the shaman top and bottom for the moment. And this is purely just going to be for decoration. And there we go. And hold it over here. And rapid fire needlework, holding it right here. And then rapid fire needlework again. And then here we go, over here and there and everywhere. almost ready for special. And then rapid fire or cutting and rapid fire needlework. Okay, great. That's fine. Special. Next few actions are ready.
I'm about to make my best piece yet.
Indeed. And there we go. Alright, that's fine. That's a great. We don't need to make a necessarily perfect here because other stuff will outclass it. But at least I want the outfit ready. Alright, we gained some skill points. Nice, and we've reached level 45 as well. Alright. Let's craft the shaman's bottoms next. Alright, let's do this. Gotta really lock in for this. And there we go. And rapid fire cutting, and then there we go. Rapid fire needlework right here. There we go. Rapid fire cutting again. Rapid fire needlework. And back to the needle, and then rapid fire cutting again. And then excellent. Very good. Sewing machine. And yeah, I still need to get that special.
I'm about to make my best piece yet. Every stitch.
There we go. Good going, Taylor. Yeah, that's still a grade, but that doesn't matter too much because it's not going to be something we equip actively in battle. It's just going to be something that I have for looks and display. Shaman's bangles, shaman's headdress. Yeah, let's use that for... Let's see if we can use that for our mage outfit. We have a bunch of explorer-like outfits for ourselves. So yeah, I think I'm gonna keep the explorer hat. But now use, let's see, where is that piece that I recently crafted? Here it is. I'll remove the conjurer's cape. Yeah, I'll invisible cape for now. And shaman's sarong. Actually, yeah, that would be, that's probably gonna be fine. And then any other regular cape I can use. I do have a long cape. Oh yeah. I might want to craft a sky blue cape actually. For this. Actually, yeah, maybe crafting the other parts of the set might be good for me. Let's just, yeah. I think I'm just going to spend a little bit of time and craft these two parts of the set with the story thread that we have. Oh, okay. Gotta do this. Gotta lock in. Okay, great. That's fine. We can still do this. And nice. Yeah, really gotta lock in when doing the crafting stuff to get those good results. Excellent. Nice. That's still a perfect. Even though I got one grade, but I still need to be careful. Alright. Perfect. I do want to make one more of these. Level 47. Nice. Alright, one more of these and we should be good. And then some rapid fire snipping. And then some rapid fire needlework next. Then holding it onto the machine. And then there we go. Everything's going well so far. Oh, accidentally pressed it at the wrong time. That still didn't matter. We still got a perfect anyways. Alright. I think I'm gonna see if my skill points can get me another important skill. Tailor reached level 49 as well. Okay, that's nice. Let's see. Unlock the ability to make unique tailoring items. Which one gives me the better special skill? Let's see. Which one gives the okay. Automatic completion, 2-star completion, special skill rate. Okay, this one. We have enough to get the Daydream special skill, which will help us out in tailoring a lot. Alright, now that we have that, now we can properly craft ourselves the rest of the Shaman set. I think I might be missing a piece. I'll see when we get to it. And I'll replace... Let's see. I'll replace Taylor with Klaus for now, just to get his skill ranks up a bit. Alright, snip, snip, snippy, snippity, snip. Okay, great. That's fine. And... okay, it's fine. Just gotta lock in for this. Okay, great. Still better than nothing. Okay. Gotta really lock in for this. Okay, good. We're probably not going to get a perfect for this one. Alright, special. I'm gonna put this to good use. And then one more automatic completion. Dreamy Needle, ready at the ready. Yeah, that's still a great. Alright, great work. Yep, and one more to go. Just need to craft the Shaman Bangles and we should be good. Yeah, I think we should be good on that one. Just gotta lock in for this. And then here, nice. And then holding it right here, great. Then rapid fire needlework right over here. Alright. And then, oh. Gotta focus on that needlework. Great. Nice again. Still great, that's not too bad. And then rapid fire cutting. Great. Special time. Alright, Klaus, you are next. Royal Weave. Royal Wave. Nice. Yeah, using those specials and those time-consuming moves helps a lot to save time. Yeah, we don't need great, we just need good enough to get what we need. Alright, what does the rest of the set look like? I know I go with my normal Explorer set, but for Mage, it doesn't work as well for the Explorer, with the Explorer hat. So I do want to try it with the, with what we have. Yeah, I did like the feather hat. Ooh, this looks very nice. Yeah, this does look nice on my character, and the bangles as well. Yeah, these bangles look really good, actually. Yeah, no, yeah, you know, actually, what I might end up doing... Yeah, this actually looks pretty good. And then if I use... I might need a better looking cape. But yeah, this could work. And then as for the staff I would use to go along with it, I think I'm going to use the Sage's Staff appearance. Yeah, because it just goes well with, or yeah, maybe I use the Mystic Staff? Nah, I'll go with the Sage's Staff. I feel like it more fits the mysticism feeling of this outfit. But I do want to craft one more thing if I'm able to. Let's see, can I craft myself? Yes. We need sunny cotton to do so, but I can just request that be made if possible. Let's see, sunny cotton, craft, easy, good.
Here I go! Flipping complete!
Thank you so much, Shea. Alright, let's craft ourselves that long blue cape. Yep, we have enough materials to craft it. And this will help Klaus grow as well. Alright, holding it right here. There we go. We do some cutting right here, then onto the machine again. And that's that. Let's see if this cape goes well with the shamanistic outfit. Long sky blue cape. You know what? I haven't really... Let's see. Skytree lumber. Not bad. Not bad. Alright. I'm just gonna have you story logs. Not bad. Elemental logs. Crafting. Easy. I'm gonna have Cherry craft this just to hear her voice lines because she's voiced by Risa May, who also voiced Anjo Nala in Reverse 1999 and Bernice in Zenla Zone Zero. I just want to hear her voice a little bit more.
I'll make something really cute! Woohoo! All done!
Alright, all done? I loved hearing her voice. Anyways, let's see how the cape looks on us. On our mage appearance. Sky blue cape. Oh. Yeah, this cape actually matches with the explorer's bandana. It goes really well. All right. Let us go on and actually, I'm gonna check. I don't know if I missed a recipe on Swolian Isle because they seem to be missing the boots. It's on that recipe for some reason. I'm not sure if it's just me missing that item initially, or if it just doesn't come with boots. The tool shop, wrong place. Armory. There we go. Let's see. Aqua robe. No, it just doesn't come with it. Okay. But the blue Tunuko shoes go well enough with it. Alright, fair enough. Let us return back to the Tropica Isles and turn in some more side quests that we've completed.
Ooh.
Alright. Let us go turn in that Cape quest first to Handsome. You have an eye for things. Thanks for that. You're welcome. You're definitely welcome. This'll boost my coolness to max. Don't tell anyone, but the cape I lost was my favorite. I almost cried when it went missing. From now on, though, I'll use this cape whenever I want to make a stylish statement. It'll be my new go-to item. Just as the blacksmith hammer is my new go-to blacksmithing tool. Alright, Handsome's requests are done. I should swap out Shea for our mage Hazel.
Uncover a new mystery.
Yeah. Our fighting team is at a very high level at this point. Much higher than my paladin evens. But we'll get there with our paladin as well. Anyways, hello. Antonym? Is that the best you could do? Okay, let's take a look. Alright, here you go. Seems like you have a fairly good eye. You're qualified enough to call yourself a Letty. Truth is, I didn't actually care if you were a Letty or not. I just wanted a candle. Naughty, aren't I? Well, what's the antonym for naughty? Nice. It was nice of you to ask me, because that did help me a lot. Back again, are we? Well, this lady wants to be impressed. Bring me a lily light. Ready, set, go. I have high standards. I'm going to use this lily light to assess your taste. Well, thankfully we have the lily light with us. I'm a lady when it comes to works of art. Alright, I don't sugarcoat my opinions. Are you ready? We are indeed ready. As far as I'm concerned, you've passed the test. You've earned yourself the privilege of befriending this lady at least. I'm pulling your leg. You know what my real intentions are, don't you? I just wanted that lamp. To think you've convinced yourself to believe my naughty lies. Is this sort of thing you're into? Well, I'm sort of into doing these quests, because the more quests, the more dosh, the more we can get. Anyways, you have one more thing for us. Back again. You are a strange one. Since you're here, I wanted you to bring me a white flower vase. I'm not going to hold your hand the whole time, you know? Alright, we'll get one. Is it my approval that you want? Or my jewels? If you have a white flower vase, you might get what you're hoping. I'm just hoping to complete this quest, that's all. I'm just a humble quest completionist. There's nothing more about me. Anyways, let's see. I have a feeling that ads are going to... No, ads are not starting soon. Alright, let's... Do we have the recipe? Can we make it? No, we do not have the flower vase recipe. I'm just gonna search where it is real fast to save time. Flower vase recipe. Let's see. Sold at the shop on Marco's Island. Of course Marco's the one selling it. If no one else is, who else would be selling it? Alright, let's head on over. Okay. We're good. Let's go on inside. Alright, hello Marco.
Have a look-see.
Where is the recipe you have? Let's see, if we go down here, we should be able to find it either here or down. Oh, wait, I must have scrolled over it. Here it is. White flower vase, thank goodness.
Need something, eh?
Nope, we're good.
Come back soon.
And now we can get to making this flower vase. Flower vase is 225. Not too hard to craft, so let's craft it. Here we go. Alright. Gotta really lock in to get this one done. And then here we go. And then spin this around and voila. Perfect. Yep. Here's the vase. Alright. It's all about that vase. With the final vase that we have, let us return to the quest giver to complete that quest. And that should be all the quests that we can do in the town at this moment. With that, we'll just have a couple more side quests left in the outskirt areas of the Tropica Isles, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem for us. Anyway, antonym, here you go. I'll end up comparing it to Paulette's work, whether I mean to or not. Well, whether you mean to or not, here it is. It's gorgeous. In this Letty's point of view, you have an impeccable eye. But I don't care about that face. I just want you to sweat for me. Well, I put heart, sweat, and tears into making it for you. Did you think I was being serious? Sorry for messing with you. What can I say? I'm just naughty like that. Make sure you don't let anybody snatch anything valuable from you. I won't. Anyways. I sort of like the name antonym. Okay, all the quests except for the ones for those two are done. We have some more side quests to do though. And to do them, we're gonna need to head outside the town, so let's jump over here. Let's call our trusty steed to give us a ride. Let me just double check something though, because I swear ads are gonna start. Oh, yep, ads will be starting soon. So yeah, if you need to get anything, get some food, get some water, go use the bathroom, make sure you do that, and we'll be right back after these ads. I'll see you then. Alright, we are back from ads. Thank you so much for sticking through the ads. And we will now continue with your regularly scheduled gameplay. Alright, let's see. Side quests should be around here somewhere. So, right past these sharks. So yeah, let's take out these bad boys before we do anything else. There we go. Oh, we got a bug right here. Common grasshoppers. Hello, Cole. Or Cole. What lovely eyes you have. You wouldn't be a deer and bring me a plain swordfish print, would you? I can't travel very far nowadays. I'd like like, I'd like to have a reminder of the majestic plains lordfish right where I can see it. Well, yeah, we'll get you that plains lordfish print. Fetch me a refined plains lordfish print, won't you, dear? Alright, we will. But we need to head back to the atelier first. Yeah. We need 2 desert lumber, though, to make it, so I'm gonna need to request Cherry to make that. We should have, yeah, we have plenty. Let's have Cherry craft it. Should be pretty easy.
I'm so excited I can't sit still. Woohoo! All done.
Yep, 2 desert lumber, just enough. Alright. Let's craft this plains lordfish print. Let's do this. Alright, right here, and then spin it over here, and rapid brush strokes, there we go. And then some rapid clay work, there we go. That's that. We are officially done with this plains lordfish print. Alright. And now we can head back to complete the request. Alright. If we just jump down here, call upon our trusty sheep to ride us all the way back to the quest giver.
I'll do my very
Okay.
best.
Hydration reminder, thank you Gooey, I'll get to hydrating. Make sure you get a drink of water if you have not gotten any already. Cheers! Alright, I'm back. Let's, okay, that island over there probably has some stuff for us, but I'll get to that in a moment.
We did it.
Let's deliver the goods. You brought one for me? Let me take a little look. Yes, that's just what I wanted. It's wonderful. The blend of my fishing rod, the fish's massive body. I feel like I can see it all right in front of me. A plain swordfish. Little did I know that he'd swim away before I decided to reel him in. Thank you, I'll take good care of it. Alright, we got ourselves a hammock recipe and 1,800 dosh for our efforts. You show real promise. You'd be able to get me a cherry lordfish print? I'm right, my dear. And I have trouble getting around nowadays, and I want something that will remind me of its refined elegance. Thankfully, we already have one, so that's good. I'll be waiting for a refined cherry lordfish print. No need to wait any longer, you have yours right here. Done already, dear. Alright, let me take a look. There it is. How lovely. Its bright colors. The beautiful manner in which it swam. Can remember it all so clearly. Cherry lordfish. I'm sure it fooled plenty of people. With its appearance, that fish will go down in history. But thank you, my dear. I'll put this on display as soon as I get home. Alright. We got ourselves 2,400 Terres and 1 gold. Like, not Terres, Dosh. I'm confusing Fields of Mysteria with Mysteria. My bad. Oh, no. You're done with all your requests. Alright, so you're good. We can move on. The next side quest we need to do is that one up there. Any others in the area? Nope. We're almost done. And with all the side quests in the area. So yeah, not much left to do. However, I do want to go here to grab this chest, which inside it, excuse me, sheep. Inside is some sugar logs, a respawnable chest.
Yay! We did it!
Okay, that's the last quest that we can do at the moment.
Come on, hang in
Oh,
there.
whoopsie, I did not mean to aggro the turtle. My bad.
I'm not getting in the way,
Yeah.
am I?
Okay. Just gonna wait over here. And I'm gonna switch to angler preemptively. Alright, this guy, Realum. I have a funny story with him. I was actually watching somebody else play this game. I even clipped a moment from that. And then you'll see why in just a moment. Hello, how's it going? Are the fish biting? I haven't even had a nibble. I want to catch some swordfish, but I'm really having trouble grabbing them by the tail. That was a metaphor, by the way. I use proper fishing rod. I use a proper fishing rod. If you come by, would you be willing to sell them to me? Would you be willing to sell them to me? Yeah. If you come by, will you be willing to sell them to me? That's what I meant. Okay, so we asked for 3 swordfish, which is exactly enough that we had. But the person I was watching wanted to save some of them for the for making a swordfish print. But he had the swordfish, so we gave them to them. I'll hold on to my dosh until you come back with those swordfish. All right. That's a fish. Let me buy it off you. All right, here you go. Look at its pointy sword, or bill, if I were to use the correct term. This is exactly what I would use it for. What I was looking for. Imagine a rice bowl with the fin specimen piercing valiantly through it. My impressive new dish will perfectly capture the essence of the Tropica Isles. Indeed it will. Alright, so he offers... Where's the second quest? Hello, tourist. Can I ask you a question? Why aren't those bass of darkness biting? Sorry, I was trying to sound convincing. The truth is, I haven't even spotted one yet. I wanted to use some in my new dish. Can I ask you for another favor? Sure. We have plenty of bass of darkness. I'll be waiting here patiently until you come back with 3 bass of darkness. So, the person I was watching, he also had 3 bass of darkness, but he also needed them for the print. Are you the famous angler? Let me buy those fish. Alright, you can buy them. Look at those vacant eyes. A third dish with this guy's head on top would make an impact, don't you think? I know how to capture a tourist's heart. And you also know how to annoy them as well, because the clip I did was called Realum Always Comes in Threes, because he gave a third quest. Do you ever get the urge to put yourself to your limits? That's how I feel right now. I want some golden swordfish to create a superb dish, one that's never been done before. Customers will start flocking to our island from far and wide. Can I count on you to help me out? So then, as he was accepting the third side quest, before he even asked for the golden swordfish, the person was like, so help me if he asked for golden swordfish, which he also needed for a print. And turns out, yes, he does ask for golden swordfish next. And he had exactly... I don't know if he had enough of them, but... yeah, it was really funny. So, yeah. That gave me a chuckle. Golden swordfish, huh? I'm getting nervous. I'm not even the one fetching them. I've never seen such a creature. Let me buy those fish off of you. Alright, here you go. With this, I'll be able to create an amazing dish. At least that was my initial thought. Honestly, you're the amazing one for bringing me this fish. Is my cooking good enough to do it justice? I'll put these fish aside for now. I'm sure I'll get the chance to turn them into art eventually. Alrighty. Completed that quest. 8,000 dosh. Pretty nice. And we already had all the fish we needed right off the bat. But we need, right now, we need Windfall beetles. Now, where can we find the windfall beetles? Let's see. Fantasy life. Windfall beetle. Doing this just to speed up. Windfall beetle location. Very last room of Da Vinci Cave. So we're heading back to Da Vinci Cave again. Alright, that's fine. And then we'll probably have one more quest to do before we start on the Swollen Island side quests. I want to complete as many of these quests as I can, and once we got to a point where we can't actively get what we need, I can always come back later to complete them. After all, we still got plenty of weapons of time to make. We already have the Sword of Time, we still have the Shield of Time, the Bow of Time, the Wand of Time. Got plenty of Tools of Time as well. And then once we get all of the tools, once I get every single life to hero rank, I'm probably going to be able to commence Chapter 7. I've been holding it off because the portion before the final boss and the ending are restricted content, and I want to cover as much ground as I can before we get to the restricted content, to leave the viewer as satisfied as I can possibly leave them satisfied with. But for now, there is still some more stuff we can do. Let us head down to the very last floor of this place. And there should be...
Got a sec?
Let's see. Okay, there's this guy again. Where is... Maybe we need to fight this guy again. Let's start with an earthquake right off the bat to keep this guy stunned. Oh, should use a charge attack. Dragon Claw. Okay, heated phase. Defeated him even before he got to his heated phase. Yeah, we make a pretty good team. Okay, last room.
Yay! We did it!
Let's see. Where are they? Oh, this is the original. Let's see. Oh, wait. Windfall Beetle. They're past the level 50 boss. Oh, you're right. I forgot. Though it was still good to get a level up on the Mercenary. Yeah, let's go past here. And let's... I forgot to grab this chest. Rainbow paint! That's nice. We also have Sack of Treasure and top class mushroom. Nice. And then right here we got Pretty Coral. And right here we got the Windfall Beetle. Just a single one. We got stuff in here. We got Sack of Secrets as well. Bluestone. Pretty amazing stuff. And Yellowstone as well. Now I can simply use the teleport gate. And then respawn everything in the room. Oh, I accidentally popped on top of that workbench. Alright then, back to Da Vinci Cave we go. And the beetle should respawn. There we go. That's that. Alright, let me just collect as much as I can again. How long until that boss respawns? 3 minutes. I'm not gonna wait that long. Let's just return back to town for the moment and complete that side quest and the one other one that he's offering as well. Okie dokie. Let's head on over and... Okay, Letty... Who else do we need? Lady.
Yay! We did it!
Borgia, here you go. Are you giving me these bugs to me? Yep, here we go. Took a while to find them all. Thank you. That made my day. I swear I'm not going to sell them. Do whatever you want with them. I don't mind what you do. Oh, and a third request. You're back again. Are you low on dosh as well? Actually, no. We're just here to complete your last request. In that case, can I ask you for another favor? This time, I want some bullion beetles. I mean, we're basically friends at this point. Could you catch a few for me? Sure. We'll catch some. The bullion beetle is the one bug I've never caught before. Do you think you'd be able to find some? Alright. The bullion beetle. Let's see where it's located at. Let's see. Bullion beetle. Let's see. Let's see. There's one guaranteed in the Knapdragon room at the bottom of Cave of Trials. So, Cave of Trials will need to go there next. I'm not going to go there quite yet. For now, though, let's head on over to our board here in the Tropica Isles. We completed 2 more requests, which only leaves the recipes that we need to acquire here. So let's visit the armory. Let's see what we can get from the armory in terms of recipes. You know what? I actually do like the Tenuco set. Look a lot. So, sure. You won me over with this set. And the gloves. Yeah, I love the style of those gloves. And this as well. You know what? A sea cape might actually look good on me. Alright, I think that should be all I'm wanting to get. And we've completed the last part of the quest. We've leveled up our Tropica Island board to max and got the recipes for a bunch of stuff, including the ability to build a port town bridge. Nice.
That's awesome, yo!
Yo, congrats! We have all the tour data we need for Tropica Isles.
Yo!
With this, Mr. Tour Guide can bring everyone who visits Tropica Isles on even more dope tours, yo! Indeed. Yeah, heard it first. The name's Mr. Tour Guide is gonna go down in tour guiding history. Indeed you will. Alright. With that only leaves Swollen Isles tour guide board to be completed. But right now, while we're waiting, I'll show you an easy way to make some dosh. And it's with the artist life. And this, if I scroll up, we should be able to find it. This pile of piratical treasure. We can craft this into, okay. Plant art. Or paint a good sculpture. We should be good. 3. Yeah, we definitely should be good to make this. So, if I just do get this to a perfect rank, and just gotta focus and get this done. A few brush strokes here, holding it over here, slapping this like so. A little chip off the old block, and spinning this around. And there we go. That's one perfect chest full of treasure, piratical treasure. And we've reached level 51. But there's a reason why I wanted to craft this next. Because this treasure, I think you could sell it for a very high amount of dosh. So if we go to the material shop, or any shop for that matter, and we go to our furniture, we go down to the very bottom, 34,940 gold for a perfect pile of treasure. Think about that. That's that's a little more than 1/4 of 100,000 dosh. If you have the materials to make this, you'll be good on money for a very long time. Yeah, no trouble getting back to the full amount here. Alright.
Got a sec?
Let's actually... Yeah, I'm switching back to Paladin for now. Let's head... where do I want to go? Let's see. This one's rank 5 already. And Wind Angel Tree. Let's head to Wingtip Valley. Let's do a little more time material farming while we're here. Let's see. There are some enemies spawning here, so that should be good for leveling. Should be around here somewhere. There they are. There they are. And there we go. And that challenge is done. Now, I'm just going to reset until we get something.
Yay! We did it!
So yeah, let's go here. Area rank settings, change back to rank 3. Let's see, nothing we can do for combat, so I go up here. Let's see. There's an enemy challenge right here, so that should be easy. Yeah, once you figure out how to cheese the system, you should be able to get your rank up pretty quickly. And here's some more Applejack apes we need to fight. And there we go. And only one ape left.
We actually did it!
Indeed, we actually did it, Hilda.
Yay! We did it!
Yep, Laura, you're repeating exactly what Hilda said. We indeed did it. Alright, let's change back to rank 3. Nothing spawned. So back to rank 4. Nothing spawned, so back to rank 3. And the process is basically repeating until we... Legendary tree! Okay, let's swap out our party members. I'm going to bring out Monica.
I'll do my best to help.
And then let's bring out... Let's see, Klaus. Okay, Nami, I'll bring out.
I want to taste all the flavors!
And then I am going to bring... Let's see. Who do I want to bring who has low heart status that I want to level? Oh yeah, Cornwell.
I see you have good
Cromwell.
taste.
Alright, now that we have everyone, let's quickly... Yep, you can see that tree... Oh, Applejack apes we need to fight. And you should not have thrown that apple at me. Alright, let's just swim through the water. If only there were some sea mounts that allow you to travel through the water in ginormous yet faster, but I digress. Alright, here is the legendary tree. It's time to tackle it on.
I can do it as long as I believe.
Alright, where is the sweet spot? Sweet spot should be somewhere around here. Come on, where is it? There it is! Start with a triple chop.
The forest is calling me.
And special, full godly swing. Yeah, this axe of time is really helping in this regard to cut this tree to size. And
That's the best you can do.
okay. Now I've got to find the sweet spot before Monica finishes off the tree. There we go. Full godly swing. Excellent. Gold rank. Quetzalcoatl's quill. 1 divine log. Very nice. We'll get more as we continue. We do have a chest right here. Oh. And a penny beetle right here. ceiling spray right
see.
here, which is nice. I'm just gonna be moving around here. Let's head back to the tower. And let's repeat the process for a little bit. Back to rank 4. Any legendaries? There is a combat challenge, so I'll switch back to my combat party. I'll say this once, I'll say it again. It would be helpful if you could have party presets
I hope we
that you
uncover
can
a new
quickly
mystery.
swap between if you want.
Oh, thank you.
Alright, but that's just a minor nitpick. Let's head on over to the coast to take out the enemies right here. It shouldn't be too hard. There we go.
I'm not gonna give away.
And there we go. Only one Stellaroid left. There we go.
Yes, we did it.
Indeed, Laura, we did it. Now down here. And then area rank, switch it back to 3. Ooh, legendary spawn. Let's see what it is. Let's see. Is it legendary? Legendary Dawn. So yeah, let's get ready for another fight. Alright. Items. How's my... We're looking pretty good so far.
Got a
I
sec?
think we'll be fine fighting the Legendary Dawn again. But yeah, Legendary Dawn is typically level 80 if you're at rank 5, so just be careful. But he drops more materials at higher ranks, so yeah, that's another advantage of that. Okay. Perfect. We got our block in perfectly. As in perfectly, meaning that he did not... Okay. Charging.
You earned this.
Nice. Thanks for the healing, Hilda. Nice. It's enraged, which means it's probably going to be healing at this moment. Nice.
See if you can handle this.
I should heal Hazel. So I will be using... Let's use some max heal dust just to make sure everyone's good on health.
You're a lightning.
Nice. Ouch. Okay, that hurt. Okay. Good. Ouch. Okay. Thank you for the heals, Hilda. Nice. We're doing good. Almost there. Time of day to interrupt with the music. But we beat the monster. Silvering, not too bad.
Thanks to you.
Legendary Dawn Horn, Legendary Dawn Meat. Alright. Let's... Oh, the music stopped for some reason. Maybe it will start again once we head back to Wingtip Valley. No, oddly enough. Oh no, there it goes again. Okay, let's just continue swapping the area rank for now. Ooh, legendary spawned again. What is it? Where's the legendary this time? Dawn spawned again. I want to get something a little different than Dawn, so I'll respawn him for now. Let's see, nothing here, so yeah. Change your area rank again. And yeah, we've got another legendary. Alright. Let's see where it is. It's the... Yeah, Legendary Dawn. I'm going to change the area settings again, because I do want to get something other than the Legendary Dawn, because he seems to be pretty common. Alright, change the area rank to rank 4 again. No. Alright. I'm not going to be too much longer on this, so don't worry, I won't waste too much time. Area rank. Organ. Alright. No, nothing? Alright, that's fine. Alright, just take your time, game. Alright. Oh, there's an enemy encounter, but I know it's getting a little late for some people. Alright, let me just... And then... Let's see. And yeah, just gonna keep doing this for a little bit. Not too much longer. Area rank. And... No, not yet. Tip Valley, rank 4. I do want to get one more legendary gathering node that isn't fishing or harvesting. No, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, we got an easy enemy encounter, like a nearby enemy encounter to do, so I'll do that at least. Alright. Nice. And there we go. Pretty easy. Yeah, I'm certainly glad that is over. Alright. Let us head to the tower. Let's change the area rank again. Let's see if we can get another legendary. Oh, legendary spawn! Where is it this time? Yeah, I think I know where it is. Yes, yes, yes. Here it is. Right over here. This is the legendary ore vein. Yes, this is it. Alright. Let's... Yeah, let's swap to our mining party as per usual.
What
Sylvia.
fine ores shall we find this time?
And then our two gatherer characters. Two crafters, rather. And then Cromwell.
I see you have good taste.
And these two crafters I'll keep in the party at least until I get them to 3 hearts each. Once I get them to 3 hearts, I'll probably swap to a different character to just level them up, just for bragging rights.
I see.
Anyways, up we go. Alley-oop. There we go. Almost there. There it is. There's the legendary shiny geode, level 80.
Let's take this one step at a time.
Indeed. Take it nice and easy. Oh, there it is. So much for taking it nice and easy. Or Buster.
One step ahead of you.
Bedrock Smash. And then just keep unleashing Ore Busters to get that special charge up. And then Bedrock Blast. And now it's going to reset the weakness spot. Where's a spot? Okay, so it's the other side that probably is where it is. There it is. Time for Ore Buster.
Is that the best you can do?
A second Ore Buster. Heavy attack. Light attack should charge up Bedrock Blast again. Then Ore Buster. And then one more time. Ore Buster. Thank you so much for the SP heal. I'll do Ore Breaker. Okay. Now it's a race against time to...
The best you can do?
Your special spot's not gonna hide from me for long. Bedrock Blast! Come on, Ore Buster! Excellent! Silver rank, not too bad. Nice. 2 legendary diamonds. Alright. Do we have enough diamonds to make another tool at a time yet? Let's see. Legendary shiny diamonds in the rough. No, we need a third, I believe. Let me just double check my recipes. The shield time requires, yes, a third legendary diamond to make the legendary shield time. What about the sewing needle, at least? We can make the sewing needle at time. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna see if I can get another one of these to spawn, and then craft 2 more weapons of time, 2 more equipment pieces of time, the needle and the shield to complete the set. Alright. Wingtip rank 3. Just gonna be doing this for a little bit until we can, and hopefully we can get the legendary to spawn in the area. Just gonna ignore the stuff in Wingtip Valley for now. Rank up here. And then rank down again. Up and down. Okay. But yeah. Okay, legendary spawned. Which one? Okay, don't think it's the ore. It's not the ore, isn't it? Nope, it's a woolly. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Let's see. Legendary spawned again. That's very lucky. Okay, it's going down. It should be... I think it might be another... Okay, so it's further up. So it's probably... Yeah, no, that's not the one we're looking for. So, yeah. Just going to be doing this for a little bit. Alright. Back to 3. Almost... Can't believe that it's almost the end of August and the start of September. And you know, September usually synonymous with September 21st. For reasons, if you get the reference. And then, yeah, it's Earth, Wind, and Fire. That's sort of the first thing I think about now when I think about September. Controller? Hello? Okay. Controller is working again, thank goodness. Okay, another woolly. Area settings. Yeah, I'm just going to change this. Yeah, but September 21st has become a bit of a pop culture meme icon, mostly because of September. Or from Earth, Wind, and Fire. At least, that's what I see it as. Let's see. It's not here. Where? Okay. Done woolly again. Alright. Let's move back up to 4. Let's see if... Okay. Legendary spawned. Okay, it's just a fish. Just a fish. Nothing too big right now. Okay. Gonna try this for a little longer. Okay. Not much more left for today. But I do want to make another piece of time equipment before we end for the day. Area rank settings, area rank 3. Area rank 4. Yeah, I realized that ranking up your areas helps you get the stronger material, so I did not realize that until later on. I just kept it at 1 so that I can more easily and safely level my characters early on. But if you have strong characters, you should be good for leveling them up pretty quickly. Alright. I will keep one area at rank 1, even though I will be unlocking the other areas, just because I just like to keep one safe, relatively safe region. But let's see. Area settings, rank 4. Alright. Not much yet. Just gotta keep on going until I find something. Yeah, this might be a little... Okay, legendary lumber. I'll take it at least. Alright. Going to swap out Sylvia for Monica.
I'll do my best to help.
I'm sure you will, Monica. Promo. Oh, gotta level up into that. Okay, Applejack Apes. I'll just take care of you now. There you go. And now to get to the legendary tree. I think that's all I'm going to be doing for today. I think after this legendary tree, I'll craft the legendary gear. And then we'll end for today. Pretty productive in terms of legendary stuff. Alright, let's get started.
I can do it as long as I believe.
Alright. We can do it. Alright. Here we go. Triple chop. Special move. The full godly swing. And then triple chop. 3 times. Triple chop again. And then one more. Triple chop again. Nice. Okay, it's
Best you can do.
doing it. Okay. I think I'm just going to use triple chop until it's pretty low on durability. Until the tree is low on health. And then I will use my full godly swing. Nice.
Is that the best you can do?
Alright. I think some heavy swings should do it. Oh, hold on. Where's the special spot? Where is it? There it is. Full godly swing. Excellent. Nice, and we leveled up 2 divine logs. We also, let's see, is that enough to rank up the area? Not yet, but it will be soon enough. Alright, I think that's enough for now. Let us return back to home base. This isn't home base. Oh yeah, right, I need to head back to home base via the dragon. Alright, well, let's head back to base camp. And that's with our legendary materials. Go and craft some more legendary tools and weapons. Alright, we might not be able to craft the shield today, but at least I can craft a legendary needle to help me out. Okay. Yeah, I think I bought the Sheep King's fleece, which is a very good thing I did. Oh wait, we need Don Woolly's horns to make the materials. Alright. What do I want to make? Needle or do I want to craft the paintbrush needs 1 impeccable stash. So I'll have to wait to craft it. Okay, what also needs an impeccable stash? Did I craft the Supreme Invincible Onion, Sky Tree? Okay, this also needed an impeccable stash. I'll have to find it eventually. But for now, yeah, crafting this will help us out. And the shield, how many of it does it need? Okay, we should be able to still craft the shield at a later date. But for now, we have enough materials to craft ourselves a legendary, no, wait, not this one. There we go. Legendary Needle of Time. So, let's bring... Yeah, I'm gonna keep you in here for now, and let's get crafting. Alright, here we go. And here we go right here, back to the water, and then the fire. And then time for some hammering, some very intense and passionate hammering. And then there we go. Hold it over the flames, and hold it over the flames again. Excellent. Gotta keep up the momentum here. And then heat things up some more. Almost done. And there we go. Perfect. Alrighty. perfect needle time. Craft time bonus, craft time bonus. Alright, that's nice. Excellent. That's a needle at time for you right there. So, let's see. So, sewing. I get it. Alright. So we have ourselves the needle of time. I'm going to keep this equipped at all times. So we now have the sword of time. We need the sword of the shield of time. But we also have the pickaxe of time, the axe of time, and the hammer of time, the carpentry saw of time, and the needle of time. That's 3 crafting equipments at time, 2 gathering equipments at time, and 1 weapon of time. Or half of a set at least. Pretty good. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do, I'll swap back to Paladin for now, is I am going to go rest up in bed. We are going to save the game. And then we're going to head to our just chatting screen to wrap things up. So, I'll see you right on over. Alright, thank you so much for being here during the stream. I had a very fun time and I hope you did as well. But with that said, let us look for someone to raid. Let's see, who's on right now? And who haven't I raided in a while? Let's see. I know who I raided recently. I just gotta double check on that just to make sure I don't raid the same person twice. Fluffy. Terra. Alright. Let's see. Decaf, Honeysaur, Dokapon. Fluffy's doing backrooms with Ali. Oh, we have not raided Ali yet. We have not raided it Alsterus yet, so I think we haven't. Let me just double check. There's a Platinum Mega. Just double checking that I haven't. No, I think we have not raided it Alsterus, so I think I will be raiding her. Or them, rather. So, Alsterus. They go by Alsterus. But they go by many names as well. Ali, or Alistair. Or they'll even take A, so make sure to be creative. They draw, game, write, read, and diamond print, and have been doing that pretty much their whole life. I hope you enjoy their shenanigans, and Alsterus is now an official member of the Mystics team that also includes Fluffy, Champ, Manga Storm now, who's another new member, Dysphoria, and Arge. So yeah, make sure to support the Mystics group. That being said, Ali does have some rules. Please be respectful and kind. No harassing, no spamming, no hate speech, no random links. It's okay to be a little salty sometimes, but please do not unlatch the container and spill that all over everyone. We're here to have fun. And one final note. Ali tends to curse a lot. They try not to, but they are willing to allow people to express themselves. Just don't direct it towards someone else, even as a joke. So, when in doubt, think first. And yeah, I expect you all to be good, so let us initiate the raid. Let's see. Raid channel following Ali. Alright, let's start the raid. Alright, we are locked in. So, I hope you all have a nice rest of your day, a nice rest of your weekend. A nice weekend as well. A nice rest of your day, a nice weekend, and a nice end to August, and a good start to September. I'll be seeing you all next week. Have a good one, everyone.